Thank you. You're far too kind. Yeah. Ready? Can I get an encore? Do you want more? Cook and roll with the Brooklyn boys. So for one last time, I need y'all to roll.
You're listening to PPRN. Giggity, giggity, giggity.
What the hell are you waiting for? After me, there should be no more. So for one last time, nigga, make some noise. Get him, Jay. Who you know fresher than Ho? Riddle me that. The rest of y'all know where I'm lyrically at. Can't none of y'all mirror me back. Yeah, hear me rap, it's like Han G rapping his prime. I'm Young H.O., raps Grateful Dead. Back to take over the globe, now break bread. I'm in Boeing Jets, Global Express. Out the country, but the blueberries still connect. On the low, but the yacht got a triple deck. But when you young, what the fuck you expect? Yep. Grand opening, grand closing. Goddamn your manhole, crack the can open again. Who you gonna find open in him with no pen? Just draw inspiration. Who you gonna see you can't replace him with cheap imitations from these generations? Hardcore, do you want more? Cook and roll with the Brooklyn boys. So for one last time, I need y'all to roll. Yeah. Now what the hell are you waiting for? After me, there should be no more. So for one last time, nigga, make some noise. You made me do. Look what I made for you. Knew if I paid my dues, how will they pay you? When you first come in the game, they try to play you. Then you drop a couple of hits, look how they wait to you. From Marcy to Madison Square, to the only thing that matters is just a matter of years. As fate would have it, J status appears to be at an all-time high. Perfect time to say goodbye. When I come back like Jordan, we're in the 4-5. It ain't to play games with you, it's to aim at you. Probably maim you. If I owe you, I'm blowing you to smithereens. Cocksucker, take one for your team. And I need you to remember one thing. I came, I saw, I conquered. From record sales, sold out concerts. So motherfucker, if you want this encore, I need you to scream till your lungs are sore. Come on.
I'm tired of being what you want me to be. Feeling so faithless, lost under the surface. Don't know what you're expecting of me, but under the pressure of walking in your shoes.
All right, everybody, what's up? It's Sunday.
The last show before the new year.
Yes, last show before the new year, and then don't forget we will be switching to
Monday night.
Nice.
6 to 8.
Monday night.
I now have 4 days of radio fucking straight. Yeah.
Yay me.
You kind of went good, and then they're like, oh, we have the semester off. So you made me do a show.
One show to try you out. And then
now I got to wait till the 17th.
Kind of like situation I was in. I was offered a full-time job. It's like, they would start you this week, but then they're on a 2-week shutdown.
Where are you going?
Well, I was originally going to start a machine shop, but I couldn't start because I already had scheduled work, so I couldn't schedule an interview. So they said, all right, so after a 2-week shutdown, we'll try to pick bases back up with them and get you a job.
You should try to get into Comcast or something, man. At your age,
yeah, right.
Killer.
I wish I
Big
could
time.
start all over again.
You know what I'll be making after my trial's over?
6 figures?
I wish.
Oh.
I'll be making, once I'm out of my 90 days, I'll be making $29 an hour. I haven't even been there a year.
That is serious money.
I haven't even been there a year. There's a guy that's been there 10 years. He didn't leave the position. He's making $36 an hour as a technician.
That's great. Frank, the time has come.
What?
Bro, we knew to expand.
All right, let's get into the sports shit. Let me tell you something.
Chicago, Los Angeles, New York.
The fucking NBA with their fucking... Why is it such a big deal that LeBron and all them take days off? What is the big... It's like resting a pitcher in the MLB.
I'm glad you brought that up because I really wanted to talk about
I know
that.
sports, man. I've been watching. Fuck you.
All right. The big deal is...
Doesn't mean we agree with you on that, by the way.
The big deal with LeBron James not playing at Memphis is because it's the one game they play Memphis out of the entire year.
But it wasn't them that started it. San Antonio started that.
Here's the problem.
Right.
Here's the problem, though. San Antonio, LeBron James is the face of the NBA.
Okay.
No one from San Antonio is the face of NBA. When you think of the NBA, whose first 5 players you think of? Probably LeBron James,
Right.
Stephen Curry, Russell Westbrook,
So
etc.
the NBA is mad because if a child pays for a ticket, it doesn't see LeBron.
Well, it's not just a child. I mean, there are people who pay as much as $3,000, $10,000
I
even
like
to
your
get
spunk today. Let's go, yes.
courtside seats
Here's
to
what-
see LeBron James,
Gonna let him
and
finish.
he wants
He's
to
right.
take a rest.
He's
Now,
right.
his head coach took the blame for this, but then they eventually went to LeBron. LeBron said he paid his dues. No, you did not. You're only 31 years old. I don't care how
What did
many
I say
years you've
last
been
week?
in the league.
What did I say last week about him? Remember what I
You did
I
said?
say
remember
it.
what you said.
You did.
I said the motherfucker came in like a fucking saint,
Oh,
and
yes.
now
Yep.
fuck him.
He did.
He's
Now-
becoming a fucking backyard.
Now, let me
basketball
give you a
player.
good
Go ahead.
example
Finish,
of somebody
I
who
wanna
did
hear
it
Robbie.
the
Keep
right
going.
way.
It's good.
Kobe Bryant, his final year, injured and all,
Played every
torn
game.
to pieces, played every single road
There you
game.
go.
If he set out any games, it was home games. He set out all the home games because you can see Kobe at home 40 to 30 something times a year. Whereas you're on the road and say he went to play against my Brooklyn Nets, he would play injured because that's the one time he's going to be in Brooklyn out of the whole year.
Fantastic. I totally agree. Again, and Kobe was a much classier guy right now than LeBron.
Let's put it like this. Everyone says, well, it's a different era. Well, I don't care if it's a different era because Jordan, when he was 38 years old with the Wizards, he played 82 games. He doesn't care.
You know
Go back to the 80s. I mean, let's look at Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, two of the greatest to ever play the game.
God.
They never took a day off.
Never.
Never.
Never. Those are classic guys.
All right, but listen, I can understand. It's not in the NBA's. It's not the NBA's decision to make if people want to rest, because we do it with pitchers. We rest the pitcher for what, 8 weeks before the World Series, or how long they do, whatever.
Yeah, but the difference is that they'll probably be back at that stadium at some point.
Right.
And they're still doing the work on
But
the
it's
side.
only taking one game off.
Yeah, one game, but there's a difference when that one game is the only game that entire year that
Yes.
he's going to
Yeah.
be there.
That's it. Listen, to Robbie's point, okay, since Tiger Woods' downfall, to me, LeBron James is not in the NBA. You said top 5. He's the biggest sports guy right now. He's the biggest icon going on in sports.
He would be because
Period.
you know what? NBA actually right
Period.
now
So-
is taking over even over
Yeah.
the NFL. Like
He's
I,
not even the NBA, period, as a figure, as a sports figure, okay? So that being said, my biggest problem was when he said to the media, I've been in this league 14 years, I don't have to explain, like, guess what, LeBron? This league has made you a billionaire now. You're a billionaire public figure. Guess what? You do have to answer that question,
Yeah,
man.
you're exactly-
Don't just back down from that.
No,
Like,
you're
how
exactly
hard
right.
would it be?
But you know what? At the end of the day, who's going to see them? The fans. Without the fans, there's
Yeah,
no LeBron.
Exactly.
Okay, but
That's
yeah,
it,
but
Bob.
this
That's
is the
it.
same thing.
That's
yeah.
my point.
But without the fans, when has there ever been a person, whether band, whether sports figure, or anybody that has been loyal to anybody? Yes, you have your Jeter, but guess what? I bet
Well, we
you-
just said it with Kobe.
But when
There
G-
is.
Larry.
Well, wait a
Larry,
minute. But when-
Magic.
But when they went home, they were fuck the fans.
Tom Brady's a pretty loyal guy.
But there was times when Kobe wouldn't sign an autograph for people. There was times when
Yep.
Larry
Right,
Bird
all
didn't
right.
fucking sign an autograph for
Okay,
people.
If you want-
These people are paid by us. They need to understand, just like a landlord, for God's sake. You're a landlord 24/7, 365 days a year. It doesn't matter if they're calling you on Christmas. If there's a pipe broke, there's a pipe broke. You're a sports figure. If you're out in the middle of fucking Hamden right now, running this little track here, if somebody stops you and says, I want your autograph,
You gotta
it's
do
your
it.
duty to do it.
I agree.
You know what? And
Period.
I agree with that.
Johnny Bench actually brought up a great point at Arnold Palmer's funeral. He told the story on how he met Arnold Palmer. Now, let's get something straight. Who got all the sponsorship started with the fans? Believe it or not, it was Palmer in golf back in the 1950s. He made it a point with every golfer, and he's even talking to like the Johnny Bench. He's talking to Larry Bird. He told him back in the 70s, he goes, listen, these people pay you good money, and you're an athlete.
Yeah,
you need to
man.
sign the autograph right there and then, and you need to make it legible.
Yeah.
You know what? Wow. I can't believe you just said that, Bob, about Johnny Bench as an example. You don't even know. You know what a big Reds fan is. At Shea Stadium, how many times I got Johnny Bench's autograph?
Yeah.
All the time.
Exactly.
And my dad would take me there. I'm talking 7, 8, 9, 10. I would go every year to Shea Stadium. He'd be there. And I got Johnny Bench's autograph many times over.
There should be sanctions on
You're right,
sports
Bob.
figures
Fucking
that
right.
don't want to sign an autograph or do anything.
The problem
for the public.
nowadays, though, is that now to get players' autographs, you have to literally pay money.
Right.
just to
And
get
that's
autographs.
fucking
Exactly.
ridiculous.
Who are we? We've been talking the whole time. We haven't even argued.
Who are you?
No, who's Brian? He's not interrupting.
Yeah, you're doing good
Are
today,
you?
man.
Who? Who are you? Does LeBron? I don't. Yeah. How do you
Listen,
get to these guys to get autographs?
He
now?
didn't
You're
have
right.
to say what he said about I'll do what I want, but he also has the right to take a day off or two. We have to have a happy medium.
He
It
does,
fine.
but here's another.
should be associated with a fine.
Here's another case in
okay.
point, though, Pete. The day before that game in Memphis, there was a game in Cleveland. They faced Memphis. Why didn't you take that game off?
Exactly.
Yeah. It's a no-brainer.
Well, are they taking the days off for medical reasons?
No.
For
Rest.
rest.
Because they're tired.
Rest.
Okay, NBA, cut the fucking season shorter. Rest.
You know,
what?
they
That's what you do for a living.
actually they did do something very good with the new
gotta take my
collective
check.
bargain agreement that they signed.
Hot in here. Ooh.
They're trying to reduce games where they have to play back to back, which
Yeah.
is actually a very good thing because basketball. Think about it, like the whole reason why he sat out. I don't agree with that. I still don't agree with them not trying to stick up for him. But it's because they were in Cleveland. Now the game's over. Now you got to go fly all the way to Memphis, get out of a hotel at about 12 or
I know.
1 a.m. in the
Wow, wow,
morning,
wow.
wake up 8 o'clock to go do shoot around. I get that, but still, you're the face of the company. You need to be there
No
and play
doubt.
at
You
Memphis.
You never saw
Take
Cal
a
Ripken
break
take
at
a day off.
Cleveland.
No,
No,
is
you
it-
didn't.
So wait, Robbie, is it more like that he just? I'm going to be clear. That he didn't go. Is it like so?
No,
if he went and then sat on the bench, never played. You could live with that, or is it that he? Because that would. It's the fact that he just disappeared. He never even. I'm not even getting out in a plane. I don't need to explain. Bullshit. Just so if he showed up and then sat in the whole game, which is.
No, I still wouldn't
I still
agree with
think
it.
that's a problem too because of the point of only being there once. But I think people could have lived it a little more. It's like, okay, he was there. He sat on the bench. He was a team player. But, yo, you're not even fucking there. You never even got on a plane. You're sitting back playing your fucking video games and you're on your couch. It's fucking probably $1 million. Give me a break. Come on. LeBron, wake
No,
up.
I don't agree with that at all. I think he just like doesn't think of Memphis like as a basketball type of
Can we
city.
all agree he got
If it
to
was
the level?
Chicago or New York or wherever,
No,
right?
he
Is
definitely
that-
wouldn't do that to Chicago. He wouldn't
Would he
do
do
that
it to
New
Arizona?
York.
Would he do it to Phoenix?
Well, I'm trying to think of places that he played one time.
So
Golden State.
he's telling them that they're not worthy of his playing.
Yeah, it's almost
Basically.
like he's spitting on the whole fucking city. Oh my god, you think they're selling shirts in that town with his name on it? Bullshit.
They should have cut the guy when he did what he did to Cleveland.
If they're selling them, they're fucking burning them right after that. I would. That's it. That's
If
spit
it-
in their face.
Now-
People don't like when you fuck with their hometown. They don't like.
I was watching the show on ESPN, and one of their shows, they said they think that if this is going to be a continuing thing, then both teams need to like come up with some agreement for those people who paid that amount of money where, oh, you want to sing courtside and get a very close view of them during warm-ups, or like a little meet and greet with some of the players, you know, because they paid so much money for it. I agree with that. That's something that if they're going to continue with their star players sitting out at games that they'll only be there once a year, that you paid this amount of money to see this player, let's get you courtside seats. Come watch these guys up close and personal, see what it's all about, you know?
I agree. Listen. You could go. We can have a whole show on this debate. I think. We want to hear what you think at 203-992-7776. If you, it's got to be some thoughts out there on this subject because it is a subject that's been talked about over a week now, and I think it's I hear it all over because it's just I think it's ridiculous, and I think the majority of people would say, "Come on, LeBron, let's go, let's do something."
And those who like LeBron be like, well, he's the best player in the planet. He's played so many games over his 14-year career.
He's not even the best player on that team.
Can you please cue the boo-hoo-hoo, please?
He's boo-hooing. I mean, he's not even the
At-
best player
at
on that
least-
team. Kyrie Irving's the best player on that
At
team.
least
No,
do
let's
the
not get crazy.
motherfucking Cleveland, Peter. The motherfucking Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Cleveland,
Brown.
motherfucker. Did Bob hear that? That's great.
Cleveland,
man.
motherfucking Brown, motherfucker.
Will they even win a game this year, those dopes?
Oh, my God. I'm worried about the Steelers last
I
year.
thought they were going to...
Last game of the year,
I thought they were
Steelers
going
play
to
'em.
stomp all over the Bengals last week, but guess what I did call last week?
Shut up.
What did you call?
The Giants defeating the
wow.
Cowboys.
Wow, you
10
did call
to
that?
7.
All right,
and I said,
All right, then this
you
is going
will
to be a good
remember the
segue for
name.
Bob on
This
on-
isn't a
Ryan
sports.
Harrison.
This isn't a sports subject. Shut up.
So switch it to Des Bryant. Take it away, Bob.
Des Bryant. You say you're one of the top 5 wide receivers in all of the National Football League. Try showing up for a big game for once in your life. 1 catch for 8 yards. You fumble. You're running around like a Johnny-come-lately. You slip and fall on and make Dak throw an interception. Come on, man. I mean, you say you're one of the best in the game. You only play good when you're playing against the Cleveland Browns.
Cleveland, motherfucker.
Cleveland motherfucking Brown, motherfucker.
You say you want to be like Michael Irvin, show up for a big game, make a big catch. Don't drop the ball in the end zone for a touchdown in Green Bay in the division game.
Who am I? Cleveland motherfucking Brown, motherfucker.
A lot of Dallas fans. A lot of Dallas
I'm gonna
fans
tell
just
you,
say
I was
they're pissed. They're pissed with him. They're just pissed off.
You don't think
he's overpaid.
You don't think he was dropping the balls on purpose? Saying
But
fuck,
I mean,
saying fuck Dak for not throwing it to me for the 3 weeks before.
No, I doubt that. I mean, here's the one.
Oh, you don't want to throw to me for any other game? Oopsie.
Yeah,
He was
I mean,
good
come
at
on.
that game. Oopsie. Come on, that was an easy catch.
I mean,
do him and Dak get along? I mean, is
Yeah, they get along.
Is he saying?
No, he was crying before about Dak doesn't pass.
But
to
is he
him.
saying because he wants a pocket passer in there, and that's what he gets in
he he wants the ball, but you know what? Dak's a different passer than Romo.
Yeah,
he
Dak
has to
can
be.
only throw 20 feet though.
No, but you know
Out
what?
of
But
the
he spreads it around. I
But
mean,
he can only throw 20
No, he-
feet.
no,
Dez is for far.
no, he can throw the deep ball. Yeah, he can.
He got it
When?
to him in the Steeler game.
Yes, he did.
He had a,
When was the last time he threw a deep ball?
Steelers game 35-30.
yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
one
He-
game.
You know, he
And,
did-
and not
He's
for
done-
nothing.
he's done it for a couple games.
He recognized the single coverage. You know, the safety wasn't there. That was a great pass.
But I'm gonna
Now,
give-
I don't know. You guys would know more than that after that. But he beat the Steelers big time. Single coverage. That was a no-brainer bomb. And what's his name? I don't know. It was Burns or Davis, and the corner didn't have a chance. On Dez. He's like a Plaxico. He overpowers you. He
Exactly.
does.
Now,
But he does make a lot of bad drops.
Oh, a lot of bad drops. I mean, come on, against Green Bay in the championship game, he's got to complete the process of the catch. I mean, we all argue it was a catch, it wasn't a catch. NFL standards, it wasn't a catch, but he's never shown
Got a little
up for
lazy
a
with
big
it,
game.
maybe?
Now, I'll give Dak a pass on last week because I think that was the first time he's ever played in whether that was 34, 35 degrees. Dez has played in it before. He
Look
knows
what happened to Carr in Kansas City.
exactly.
Yeah, it's different.
Exactly, but I mean, he's got to adjust on some of these routes that have come up 10 to 15 yards
Can we
short.
stop blaming the weather? Didn't they play college?
I always wonder that
Yeah, but
myself,
the-
or high school, whatever.
Dak
but
played at
still,
Mississippi
it does,
State where it was warm.
In the NFL.
Where?
Mississippi State.
Listen, I
Still gets
agree.
cold.
That's a whole other topic. These guys are getting paid millions, but it always
They
seems
played
like.
college, right? They went besides
Listen,
Mississippi.
look at Le'Veon Bell in Buffalo. I
Oh.
mean, with those. I mean, I know the Buffalo.
Mr. Fantasy King Le'Veon Bell.
I mean, that was to play that
just
good
sick.
in a fucking blizzard like that. It's a pretty sick game. But it goes to show you your point, Peter. Obviously, he ran somewhere along the way in a
college.
snowstorm.
Yeah.
He played in a snowstorm somewhere.
But I will say this about the Dallas game tonight. It's a big game. If
Huge. I love it.
Now,
I love the
now
action tonight.
the last 2 games, Dak has been he's hit a wall. He's hit that rookie
So
wall.
Minnesota, I can't remember so much about Minnesota.
He's
but
scared. You see his
did he
face?
start
He-
to show some stuff in
I'm
Minnesota?
gonna I don't know so much Minnesota. Minnesota's got a great defense. They really do. Giants defense is average at best, but they played great Sunday night. Everybody would say, "Oh, the weather conditions, the field." Guess what? Same conditions for both teams.
Yeah.
Same conditions.
Now
maybe you do a
Minnesota
little.
didn't have
I don't
conditions.
think the Giants have an average defense at all. I think they got a top 10 defense besides the stats. Damon Harrison, the guy who I brought up last week, has been the best rush stopper in the NFL for the past 2 seasons. The pickup of Janoris Jenkins from St. Louis Rams was critical because all they had was Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie, who's only a quarter. Now he has help with safety. And their linebackers are pretty excellent.
I will say this though, it was nice to see Eli Manning get smacked around a little bit.
Yeah,
I mean, there was one shot that he took. I thought he broke his ribs.
he bails, man. He sees the pressure coming, and he did that in the
That's
Steelers
another
game, too.
person we could talk about, too. Eli Manning. How many consecutive games has he played?
Yeah, I have to say.
Exactly.
He doesn't take days off,
Never,
LeBron.
Never. Nope. Does not.
Yeah, but he only plays once a week.
And I don't particularly like him, but he doesn't show a lot of emotion, I don't think, but he is a lot tougher than people think. And I was happy when the Steelers,
They only play once a week.
got a win with them.
Yeah, but
Once a week, but still.
Yeah, but they
Yeah,
get
but some of
banged
them-
up worse
oh
than
my
people
God.
in the NBA.
Brett Favre was like that too. He was a gunner. He was tough. I mean, a lot of bad picks in his career, but kind of like Eli a little bit.
Guess what?
Got 2
LeBron
rings.
was
Got
the
2
part of the
rings.
generation that got a trophy for everything.
Yeah.
Thank you for participating.
So guess what? Are we really surprised that this fucking...
No, I'm not surprised at all, but it means that we're still going to talk about it, though.
Oh, of
Fuck
course.
You know what else we need to talk about? Because at first when I saw this, I thought it was just a rumor. And now it's actually true.
I just saw cock.
What is with your Steelers, huh? Deflated footballs?
Yeah, what's up?
Where's that steak?
the fuck out of me, man. Holy shit.
The
I was having a heart
minimum
attack.
is 12.5, as we all know,
And it was
and
11
the
change.
Giants measured 2 footballs at 11.8 and 11.4. But here's the thing. Here's
Glad you
what
brought
really...
this up.
Hold on.
You're a jerk, you know that?
This is what gets me. Roger Goodell's not even going to investigate into it.
Right.
Why isn't he doing that? But you know what? Once it came up to the Patriots, it was, oh, no problem. We're going to get right to it. We're going to bring this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. You had Ted Wills. You had Bill Nye, the science guy, for damn sakes. And now they're saying the whole reason...
Damn, look at the guy. He's bugging out over here.
Shut the fuck up.
The whole reason why the Steelers footballs were deflated was because of the bad weather conditions. Well, how about the New England game? It was 30 degrees. It was raining. Is that going to do anything about deflated footballs? Like, come on.
I want to let you finish because listen, and I'm not like trying to say like first of all if it is the case, and I was wondering why they made a lot of this and no one's like making it go away. And this is my theory on what you just said, why it's not being talked about. Because Goodell knows this, and it could be a fluke. It could have been, that it was like they did it. It was a calculated call to do it, which I find hard to believe. And this is why, because the Maras and the Rooneys, they are really like brothers. It's a family like uncle. I don't. So for the Rooneys to say, if it goes to that level, we're not going to do this with the Giants or the Maras. We're all like family. But even the point is, the Maras are like, look, man, we know you guys are like, you're married to whose wife is married to who, whatever. We're all in-laws here. But what the fuck, man? These footballs are not right, and we're going to the league. So when Goodell gets that, you're right, Robbie. He's got to address it. I totally agree. But he doesn't because he's like, look, man, that's a fluke. The Goodells and the fucking the Rooneys and the Maras are best friends. It's nothing mischief here.
But here's the thing,
That's
too.
it. But I agree. It's still going to be talked about and investigated.
Robert Kraft and Roger Goodell actually have everybody in the league, including Jerry Jones, had the tightest relationship. And you turn your back against basically your best friend. He even took the penalty, the $1 million fine, and a loss of a first-round draft pick for Roger Goodell. Not for his team, for Roger Goodell.
dummy.
And you still gave Brady a 4-game
I actually got
suspension.
another one. I thought it was going to go away. I got another one
I
for
thought
you.
it was going to go away, but it never did. I'm surprised it came to Brady getting
These
suspended
kids
here.
need a man in
And
their
you
lives.
saw him,
Yeah,
by the
Brian.
way. How pissed off was he on Thursday with the Ravens? Fucking
Oh,
Brady
no.
is like on a mission.
No,
right
listen,
now.
listen to this. I don't know.
He ain't taking no shit.
This was actually reported, and this is actually another different topic. This was actually reported by the New York Post and then follow up, I believe, by Fox Sports about how the Giants, the head coach, was using a walkie-talkie to call in plays when their headsets were supposedly working. Now, the rule on that is if the headsets for the quarterbacks aren't working, then all the show me the money. No,
Everyone's
but-
got to take him off, right? Or- yeah.
But I mean,
Which fair is fair.
right? But NFL's looking into that one now. Did it make a difference in the game? Most likely not. But you know
my
what?
God, are we fucking nitpicking everything these sports?
It was right. It's right there, right on TV.
So
I've
what?
heard
The
that.
cheating. That's what sports is about.
You're right.
So wait, are you? So then, Bob, it was almost like tit for tat, the balls, and then the walkie because it's right. It's but still, but they had to know about the balls right from the start of the game, right? Or they
No, with the balls, I guess they get
It'd be at halftime
They
again.
didn't-
They do it again.
That's the same situation with the Patriots game, too. They didn't know anything about the footballs before the start of the game.
right. It was all right.
It was a Ted Wells report, which was never proven. It
Girl.
was a report. It wasn't stated or anything.
but was Harbaugh?
So what's
was
happened to
Harbaugh
Steelers
pissed
is the
off?
same thing, too. It's not stated.
Was Harbaugh pissed off because also he said the week prior to the Colts game when they played, it was the same thing, and they just
No,
didn't
it was a
report
different thing. It was the way they had a play go and the way players were aligned.
Oh,
they
yeah, the
thought it was
alignment,
an
right, and they
illegal
changed the rule.
formation.
Yeah, they changed the
But
rule.
it was
Yep.
a legal formation. It was
Right.
legal.
That's right. And but I thought there was always something where Harbaugh said. Plus, we knew about the balls too, but we just didn't say anything. But anyway, it don't matter because they didn't. So I think that's another reason why the Maras said, "Look, you know what? Not for nothing. The Rooneys are our friends and family, but we're still going to report them to the commissioner." But Goodell's got to do something more than just shrug it off. But he probably did shrug it off for what I said before. I don't know. And I don't know what the facts are really.
It's going to be talked about probably for the next couple weeks because, you know,
Well, what are they going to do? They fine the Steelers?
they'll
or,
probably
I mean,
fine them, fine the organization.
and-
But let me just point out who's not getting.
who's screaming? Are the owners all screaming bloody murder here over this? I don't
know. A lot of people are screaming bloody murder at Tom Brady. Now I'm just wondering why aren't they doing that to Ben Roethlisberger?
A lot of
no
blood-
offense.
The Brady thing's done with it. It's got to move on.
A lot of bloody
It
murder.
does got to move on,
You're
but
right.
it doesn't.
It's got to move on. It doesn't. You're right. It doesn't.
A lot of bloody murder up in Buffalo going on.
Yeah.
Rex, I don't know if people know it or not, but according to ESPN, the Bills are going to part with Rex Ryan after the season, which means where's his fat brother going to go?
Wow, he is.
Weight Watchers?
Listen.
Barbershop.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Cowboys.
Up until the
No.
Steelers playing
He's
a better
already with
defense.
the Cowboys.
No, he already ruined the defense.
I think that's a mistake, by the way. Maybe get rid of the fat brother, but
You know
I
where
mean,
I
look
think
at the
he's going to
Jets.
go?
Look at the Jets without Ryan right now.
Yeah.
It just goes to show you what. I mean, if you want to be somewhat competitive, I know they're losing their patience in Buffalo, but the Jets after last night are a disgrace at Bowles, and I'm back to thinking he should be fired. You know, and if they let him go, will the Jets think about bringing him back?
He won't
God.
go back there.
No, he won't go
He
back.
won't go
there.
back?
No.
He won't go back.
No.
He'll go to Cleveland, Mother Brown.
I think he will. But okay, on that note, he'll get a job quickly, right, Bob? Right? I don't know.
Cleveland motherfucking Brown, motherfucker.
Who else?
I don't think it'll be a head coaching job.
The Rams. I mean, where's he going to go?
The Rams.
Ryan's going to get hired.
The
to do a
Rams.
job.
The Rams are looking at Nick Saban, and they should. I mean, look what he's doing in
A lot
Alabama.
of teams are going to look at Nick Saban.
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's every year Nick Saban just stays
Yeah,
at
it is
Bama.
like it's like almost like
Who's Nick
you know
Saban?
the other like
Head
like
coach.
I don't know. It was a joke. Who's Nick Saban?
Yeah, they'll be looking at Nick Saban. They're looking at Jim Harbaugh from Michigan.
But I don't. He's not going anywhere.
No, he's not going.
no, he's
not.
going to stay in Michigan. He always wanted to coach Michigan.
San Francisco.
San Francisco. That's where he came from.
Yep.
I'm going to San
New York.
Francisco.
Yeah, no. Rex Ryan, he might get a coordinator's job, but you know what? He guaranteed the playoffs the first couple years in Buffalo. You can't guarantee that. You got to just show improvement every year. And I mean, they might. What's their record now? 6 and 7.
6 and 7. But
I mean,
you know what?
they might finish 9 and
Are they gonna
7.
run it? Table?
That's a,
Yeah.
pretty,
Finish 8
that's
and
a
8.
pretty good record when you don't really have a good quarterback. They think
Exactly.
Tyrod Taylor is such a good quarterback. He's really not. And then when you got Sammy Watkins, who could be a good wide receiver, always getting hurt. I mean, Rex Ryan's just working with work with.
The Steelers made it look a little. Well, even though there was not a blowout, the game was never really over. But the Steelers did kind of run a show there in Buffalo. And
Yeah,
that
but
hurt him.
Raplesberger almost blew it for him with 3
Oh my God!
interceptions.
Horrible game for him. He I think he's like fucking on hallucinogenics sometimes. I don't know what the fuck he's looking at, man.
Yeah! In your fucking face, fuckwad!
Oh god.
Yeah, I mean Le'Veon bailed him out. Let's face it, man. I mean, after a while, I was like, don't even pass it anymore, Ben. You're out of
Shut
it.
up.
Today.
Yeah, I mean, he was averaging. I mean, some of those runs he was ripping off. Oh my god.
Shut up.
Well, that's of course we're talking fantasy now. That's why.
Roberto's-
That was half his goddamn points. He scored 96 and he got 47 from Le'Veon Bell. Come on, man.
And I had 2 zeros, man, because I waited for Julio to show up, and Julio.
Matt Forte plays one freaking play, and coach, I'm done the rest of the game. That's to bring up the
Right,
point.
it's not hashtag Le'Veon Bell. It's $Le'Veon Bell.
right,
It's
so-
show me the money, Le'Veon.
To
Bell.
bring up
It's
the
about
point with
money.
the Jets, though, this is the first time with Rex Ryan, that the players quitting the coach, and now they're quitting on Todd Bowles. And we talk about this a lot. Keep things professional. Look at Cleveland, okay? They're 0-12.
At least they're trying.
They are trying
They
as
are trying.
hard as
They
they
are.
can with the horrible coaching staff
trying.
to get that one win.
They wanna
Terrell
win
Pryor
bad.
is one of the few players I give so much credit to because he could have easily, when Pac-Man Jones was sitting there saying garbage. Oh, would you like that? That's Terrell Pryor pointing at a
Asshole.
garbage pail.
Who are they
And
playing today? The
He
Browns?
comes out and he says, "Yeah,
Buffalo.
I was trash."
Oh.
He wants to stay in Cleveland no
Love to see him
matter
get to win
anything.
in Buffalo. Sorry, is it in Buffalo or in
It's
Cleveland?
in Buffalo.
Ooh, no wonder. Not for nothing. Ryan, he'll get fired after today if they lose this game.
Jets quarterback situation.
Yeah, what a mess.
I think they're finally doing the right thing and giving this kid Petty a shot. I mean, look what he did.
Oh, talk about a shot. Pun
Oh
intended.
my
We got
lord!
a
Did
shot.
he? That was like
Oh.
That was like a missile went off on somebody. I mean, oh my God! But
That fucking-
I mean, in
that-
the first half, he threw for 198 yards. I mean, he looked pretty good.
That hit should have come with a wheelchair. He did
Yeah.
look. I don't.
At times he looked great. At times he.
I think what the plans are
don't
going to
know.
be
I don't
going
know.
into the offseason
Did they need a
is
quarterback,
they're not
man?
going to sign a quarterback. They're going to try, if they can, get Deshaun Watson out of Clemson. And if they have another bad year next year, then 100% I'm very big in this quarterback in college football, Lamar Jackson.
Yes.
That guy
the Heisman
is
Trophy winner.
Special. Very special.
In many
They
ways.
got to give. How
He's
bad is
almost
that
like
injury
how
to Petty? Is it a
He's
bad
almost
injury?
like
I
how
don't know.
Michael Vick was when he was with the Falcons. He's special. He's got speed. He's got a cannon of an arm. There's probably some things he could work on because, college level, once you reach NFL, you got to get used to a bunch of other stuff.
Gamble.
Bigger than Uncle Sam's nipples.
Such a gamble.
Wow.
I'll tell you, it is.
No,
They
but I
need
mean,
a quarterback.
I mean, but I mean,
Petty's getting a fair shake. Or
you know
not,
what?
but-
I mean, he was a 4th round draft pick. I mean, they got that other kid who was a second from Penn State that hasn't played all year.
No idea.
Fitzpatrick, big mistake by not signing early. I think that's part of the problem with why the offense is hurt.
I agree, too, because he held out until basically
Way
like,
late.
yeah, way late. So, you know what? It's also, it goes both ways.
Exactly.
It goes
just-
both
again,
ways
though,
because
yesterday,
he
he comes
wanted
in,
so
did
much
nothing.
money. And you have to understand where the Jets come from with not giving him the 4-year whatever type of deal that he wanted because you prove yourself for 1 year. Let's look back in your whole career.
Exactly. Do they make a run at Tony Romo or
No.
or a Jay Cutler?
No,
from,
they're going to go young.
So Romo's going to be out.
Romo.
Romo's
You
going
don't
to be
know that
out.
yet. Too
Romo- I
early
think
now.
it's
Way
Let's
too
put it-
early.
Rumors on Romo are the.
He's playing tonight, by the way.
They say after the first pick he might be playing. I
Watch
don't
my
know.
word.
They're saying
I'd love to see it. I'd love it.
They're saying he can land
No,
in
I'd
one of
love
3 places: Denver, Buffalo, or the Jets.
Isn't Denver where all the
DeMarcus Ware's there.
Isn't Denver where all the has-beens and wannabes go?
Yeah, and then they won the Super Bowl with him last year.
That's true.
Yeah, sure
You're
did.
funny though. Every time a person does go to Denver, they end up going to the playoffs. Like
Yeah.
Tebow.
Playoff.
Yeah, remember that against Pittsburgh?
Tebow.
Beat him too.
Yeah.
What a disgrace that was.
I
Tom.
saw a show. He was on Dr. Oz the other day. That guy. God bless him. Right? You can't, you can't, there's no pun intended.
Literally.
That guy is
good.
so
That's good, Peter.
He's just like the problem is he's a sports figure and he's in great shape, but he's so hard to even like take for serious.
Yeah.
Like he's really into God that much. I can see why people are mad at him, but you shouldn't be mad at him because he's into God. But
No.
everything is, oh, my skin color is nice because of God, and I eat well because of God, and I bang the nicest girls because of God, and I got calves.
He
the
couldn't
size
get
of
that
the-
lucky.
I haven't had a
He's
McDonald's.
listen.
I haven't
He's
had
gonna have a
McDonald's
cons-
breakfast because of God.
Somebody could put a shotgun to his face and say, "Give me all your damn money."
Well, no.
God blesses you
Yeah,
for
God,
that.
God wanted you to
God
point that
bless
directly
you.
at my eyes, not my head. He wants to see me come to. Yeah,
God
he's just
bless
like
you, my
so. But I guess his dad is dying. He's got
Tebow, get a real job. God bless you, my son.
he's got Alzheimer's, and he wants to make sure that he makes it to the majors
Sell insurance. Do something. God bless you, my son.
and get his dad to as many games as he can remember.
He just cannot. And I heard
Honestly, he's not even a bad ball
the
player.
Mets are still talking about him
break
though,
it.
like he's going to do
They're
something.
bringing him up.
I know, but the Mets, can they really say with conviction that he's going to fucking be on
Hey,
that
breaking
team?
news in the NFL real quick. I'm on the NFL site. Giants are likely to face a fine for using the walkie-talkie, so that tells you it was not authorized.
Wow. And now what about, and nothing about the Steelers with a fine?
No, of
Nope.
course not.
Yeah, well. So, yeah. The Roonies and their fucking-
Steelers.
That's just goes you want to be in the horse racing business and the casino business if you want to beat a fine in the NFL.
Pass those munchkins, will you?
Munchkins.
No one's eating them.
As he burps up his
All right,
breakfast,
so
now it's
this
on to
has
the
also
snacks.
been a big talk with
Yes,
the
sir.
media.
They should bring those donuts, by the
So-
way. there, Bob.
Yes,
everyone,
thank you.
everyone around
Oh!
the table, I want
Hang on.
them.
Pass around the
Oh.
bottle.
He brought a bunch of jelly.
I thought it was peanut butter jelly time.
They always skimp on the jelly, too. Nice
Don't
call
they?
there,
Oh.
Bob.
It's peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time.
All right,
Love it. Love it.
all right, go ahead. Who have
All right, so a lot of people have been talking about how great these young quarterbacks have been. So, out of anybody in the NFL, we'll start with you, Dad.
Yep.
out of every young quarterback in the NFL, you had to start a football team. Who's the one young quarterback right now in the NFL you would start with?
Dak Prescott.
Dak Prescott.
Come on.
Brian, how about you?
I like Carr right now. I think Carr
that's a good one.
is a good player.
Come on, you know.
You're
No,
not-
Carr's a good one. Carr's a good one.
I'll go with that.
I would go with Marcus Mariota.
Why not?
Okay, that's another
Explain
good one.
yourself.
That's another good one.
Let's look at.
You can't go wrong
Now-
with those three.
It would be between Marcus Mariota and Derek Carr. Here's my reason why I go with Mariota. He does not have as much to work with like Derek Carr does. Derek Carr
Exactly.
has Amari Cooper,
True, he's got weapons.
Michael Crabtree. He's got a great offensive line.
Crabtree.
Whereas Marcus Mariota has made Delaney Walker look like a top 5 tight end in the NFL.
He's been an all-pro
He's
for
made
years, though.
Richard Matthews look phenomenal.
Yes.
The only thing that was phenomenal heading into the season that people saw was DeMarco Murray.
And he was a question.
And he was questioned after his season in Philadelphia. To see, and not only to see him take the Titans to beat the Broncos last week, a top 5 defense in the NFL.
The big win, no doubt. Excellent dog.
Gurgle, gurgle.
Talk with your mouth full a little more.
That's jelly. That's a jelly,
You
man.
spit on the mic, you nasty.
Oh, my God. That's
Yeah, don't be spitting on the new mics. Trust me.
looks like a big.
Yeah, but that game was
got
a great
big
defensive
pimple on
game.
this mic.
It was a great defensive game, but you got to give him credit for getting those points in the board.
No doubt. Anytime you beat Denver, hey, they're Super Bowl champs still. Hate to say it, but it's true.
So
got-
let
they-
me just get through all the scores last week because we got a lot of picks to make today.
Oh, my God.
We got
We got 9 minutes to
this
the first
week's-
break already.
and then we got
16.
the week
17.
of Christmas, which is week 16.
So the next 3 weeks is Saturday, Thursday games, and Monday games.
Well, no, week 16. This coming week 16, they're going to have a bunch of games on Christmas Eve. We got the Thursday night game, 2 games Christmas Day, and then the Dallas game Monday night.
Well, this
Oh
will
yeah,
be
that's
fun.
right. The afternoon games start next week.
We'll have Roberto run through all of it coming up,
because
folks.
college is over this week, right?
Oh, they're in bowl season.
And we
Yeah,
want to
no
hear your
bull
pick,
season.
203-992-7777.
All right, so we're going through last week's score. Last Thursday, the Chiefs beat the Raiders 21-13. What a great game that was. That was a phenomenal
That was a good game.
Derek Carr didn't really have a good game that game. He only threw for like 113 yards, but
It's
bad
my worst
finger.
game ever.
Yeah,
Of
that
the
probably
season, anyway.
was. It was of the season, yeah. People are talking about maybe that drops him out of the MVP race, and I kind of agree with that. I don't know about you fellas.
Wide open.
Still,
These
he's
balls
gotta-
are
he's gotta-
fatter,
He's got to
man.
ride it out.
Okay, and would you look at that? Side by side. I still will never forget the day this clown, I was watching this game at the Steelers game side by side.
That was great.
What
Sorry,
an
Brian. You were watching, Welcome Back Cotter on one station and your game on the other, asshole.
Welcome Back, Carter's a classic.
It's a great show.
Steelers beat the
I was
Bills.
watching it.
20 Steelers beat the Bills
You do it.
27-20.
Well, that was it was a fun. I love the snow games, by the way. Right now, I love the action with the snow.
What was
And
up
it
with those
looked cool.
black pellets on the field last week?
Yeah, that was weird. Does
That's
it melt
because,
the,
no,
it
that's
melts
because
the
it's
snow.
that
It's
has to do with the
it's
turf.
within the turf.
It's within
yeah.
the turf, right
It,
now.
it stirs them up.
You're right. So you're not falling on concrete. What happened was
Right.
they blew the field off at halftime, and all these rubber pellets came up. I mean, they could have that situation at Naughty High with the new turf. That could
Right.
happen.
It's right. It's a shot. It's a shock preventative, and
Right.
not this real shock.
Right.
Even though rubber is a anti-shock conductor, it's when you hit your face against that fucking thing. So
Can't
doesn't-
they make the football fields like the playgrounds now?
with that whole rubber shit? No, I think that's no. It's not a. It's not a
No.
turf conducive to traction and with the cleats and all that shit.
No, but you put the turf on top of it.
That's a good point. You're right. I think it's kind of like that philosophy, but anyway, what a mess! All those little fucking turd balls
Proceed.
look like a fucking duck's pond and on a golf course.
Proceed.
You know that look, Bob.
It helped Le'Veon.
It certainly did. It didn't seem, not for nothing. It didn't seem like anyone was losing traction. So maybe again that rubber, they were holding firm, and some guys would change direction on a dime, and the other guys would just slip out of bounds. Where other
Right.
guys just running right back up the field.
There's always something to complain about. Move on.
All right,
there sure is.
let's-
You're right.
Let's finish the rest of this. We got
Sorry about that.
The Titans beating the Broncos 13-10. The Redskins beat the Eagles 27-22. The Dolphins beat the Cardinals 26-23.
In a monsoon.
The Pinos beat the fucking Redskins last night, baby. $2,000.
The Vikings beat
There
the
you go.
Jaguars 25-16, but it
Money.
was a close game for most of that game.
Yep.
It was close.
Came down to the
Jacksonville.
fourth quarter. The Texans beat the Colts 22-17.
Bad game for Luck.
Panthers finally won a game 28-16. Bengals over the Browns, still without a win this season, 23-10.
Unfortunately. Cleveland,
Can I just
motherfucking
win one
Cleveland,
game?
motherfucker.
It's going to be this week.
Cleveland motherfucking Brown, motherfucker.
Keep leaving out the Brown.
The Lions almost got upset by Chicago. 2017.
That would have been an upset.
That would have been a huge upset.
Yep.
Now we got
Jets
that game
beat
to
the
talk about.
49ers in overtime.
They almost lost that one.
23-17. The
That
Buccaneers
was a
beat
good
the
game.
Saints 16-11. The Rams got pounded on, leading to the firing of Jeff Fisher, the most losing coach
Overrated.
in NFL history.
Yes, he didn't. He tied.
42,
right? He tied, but
14.
didn't take. Yeah,
No, I think he took over.
165. No, they said he didn't get the chance to. Sean McDonough was talking about it on Thursday. He has
Monday.
165. Monday, you're right. Oh, Jesus, he had so many games, Rob. 165 losses, though. That's a fact. And he would have 166 would be the record, so he tied it. But in the company of what he had, sorry, Jeff Fisher didn't get it done. Just was a horrible coach, in my opinion.
How
with the
about
Rams.
this score, though? The Seahawks got pounded as Russell Westbrook, or Russell Wilson. I always call him Russell Westbrook.
That's all right.
I listened to an old show not too long, one of our past shows, call him Russell Westbrook.
Oh, God.
38-10. He had 5 interceptions against that terrible defense.
Wow.
How?
Horrible.
Pack.
Pack
Now,
is back. Pack is back.
2 of them weren't his fault. One of them, it came off the Doug Baldwin's face mask. Try to catch it with his damn face. Bad game for him.
Off his face. I did see that. That was good.
Sunday night's game.
Sunday night football.
Giants, as I boldly predicted, beated your so-called Cowboys,
Still
who
in
play
first
like
place.
a bunch of cowgirls.
The defense played.
10-7.
The defense
Really?
played phenomenal.
And
As-
you know
as
his
my,
best, you were live to watch that loss.
Who did the Patriots lose to this year?
As my Cowboy fan,
Buffalo.
Seahawks
Yo, Bob,
in Buffalo with
as
the
my
third-string
Cowboy fan,
quarterback.
Fred said, all I know is we're 11-2.
That's right.
11-2 is a hell of a record, man.
It is.
And that's. I'd like to be 11-2 right now.
But you know what? They got to win tonight.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, but you're right.
Patriots
They
are
have
11-2, too.
Yeah, good
But you know what? But you know what? We got to win. We got to win tonight.
Oh yeah. Well, maybe they're gonna. Maybe
And
they're on
they
a collision
beat
course.
the Ravens on Monday night, 30-23.
It was a sloppy game, but nonetheless.
Special You need to get
laid, fool.
Honestly,
Tom Brady is just
Truth.
unbelievable.
honestly,
Tom Brady.
truth be told, that game shouldn't have been 30-23. Their special teams almost blew it.
You might want to hire somebody to catch the ball on a punt.
Yeah.
They just
They
self-destructed.
should just use Edelman like they used to, but then they
They went back to him.
You,
well, they had to.
They
do,
had nobody
do you want me
left,
to just
I don't know
stick
if
it
you
in
guys
there?
saw, but after the second touchdown, because of special teams mistake, after they caught the ball in the end zone and took a knee, the fans all go, yeah, woo, sarcastic cheer.
That was very sarcastic.
It was hilarious. And then Tom Brady, who could forget that
took
80-yard
over.
throw to Chris
Took over.
Hogan.
That was really gay.
Chris Hogan again. I don't know
Where'd he
these
come
guys,
from?
Where'd he come from?
He was a
I don't
Buffalo,
know.
Buffalo.
He was a fourth stringer in Buffalo.
Figures.
Yeah, I
Wait, didn't someone just get caught with DWI?
Yeah,
and is
Michael
back with
Floyd,
the
and now he's
Patriots?
now he's
And
with
now
the
he's
Patriots.
Michael
New
Floyd is
England.
with New England.
But yeah, this kid is supposed to be really
He's
really
special.
good.
And you
Yeah,
know
he's
what?
special,
This
all right.
is
That's why he
good
got
because
handcuffed.
he's like a 6'1", 6'2" wide receiver.
Yeah.
Most of those
He's-
wide receivers of the Patriots are under the height of 5'10".
He's
Like, come on
he's
now.
breathalyzer special.
Yeah.
You want to blow a 2.7, then that's
yeah,
where
well,
he's
you
special.
guys are freaking joint specials.
You're right, a bunch of fucking potheads.
And you guys
whole lot
are a
of them.
bunch of domestic abusers.
Boo hoo hoo.
Yeah.
please pull
that's
down
what
your
we're doing.
underpants.
Man, fucking these guys
No,
are-
don't.
These guys are dressing up 4-foot bongs to look like fucking ladies when they board the plane. They're so fucking high.
I will say this though about Michael Floyd. He might be the one, even though he's a wide receiver, not a tight end. He might be the one that Brady goes to in the end zone nowadays.
Well, he needs somebody,
somebody.
new because
Yeah.
Gronk is finished.
I mean, Gronk is
Washed up.
Gronk.
He's a washed up. He's going to be selling used cars
Gronk's
next year.
not gonna be
or
washed
he's going to
up.
be a truck driver. No, of course
Gronk's not going to be washed
I
up.
can only hope that he is, but he's not.
He's not.
He'll be back.
He's just like Brady. He works out, he conditions all the time. The only problem is he just gets hit in the wrong places.
He's like Arnold. I'll be back.
All right, we're going to take a little break, pay some bills, and get back into some more sports. Well, coming up, the Michigan football team trying to boycott the bowl. We will be right back.
Hi there. If you need any kind of work done to your car, you can try DeSilva's Auto Body, located in Naugatuck at 275 Rubber Avenue. Serving the Naugatuck Valley community with the highest quality of craftsmanship for 25 years, we pride ourselves in delivering on our promise of extraordinary customer service and product satisfaction. We have recently expanded our business with in-house experts and industry gold standard equipment. So once again, give us a call at DeSilva's Auto Body, 203-729-5967. That's 203-729-5967, located in Naugatuck on Rubber Avenue. Once again, DeSilva's Auto Body, 203-729-5967.
J&M Automotive in Naugatuck, Connecticut has been in business for 28 years. They stock over 450 quality pre-owned cars. They have the highest quality cars with haggle-free price, complete financing for all credit scores. They take all trade-ins. They are rated with the Better Business Bureau AAA. They were voted CTI ADA Quality Dealer of the Year. Visit jnmautomotive.com for cars, pics, videos, and descriptions. jnmautomotive.com. They're located in Naugatuck on 756 and 820 New Haven Road with over 250 cars in the lot. Call them at 203-723-5666. That's 203-723-5666. Also, go check them out on New Haven Road and check out their website, jnmautomotive.com. And tell them PPRN sent you. Did you just hear how bad that sounded? Well, you won't get that sound at Hat City Music Productions, located at 536 Federal Road in Brookfield. CEO Chris Litwin takes your music to the next level. If you're tired of those basement recordings, those people that you pay too much money for and have you get out within a half hour, well, you won't have that problem. Hat City Music Productions, once again located at 536 Federal Road in Brookfield. Go check out Hat City Music Productions. You won't be disappointed. Tell them PPRN sent you. Aw, fuck! Aw, fuck! Aw, fuck!
Can't take this shit no more. Where the fuck my headphones at? Here they go. Ah, yeah. Ain't nothing like being able to shut that fucking shit up with my Soul Electronic headphones. Yeah. Now this is peaceful. Soul Electronics. Headphones inspired by Ludacris. SoulElectronics.com. Get your pair today. You're listening to PPRN, motherfucker.
Who could be the boss? Look up to the cross, stranded in the land of the lost. Standing up, I'm sideways. I'm blazing up the path, running on the highways of rap. Choked up by the smoke and the charcoal. Lava stamps and brands me like a barcode. I'm dashing all the media strikes. I keep the media as reinforcement for the fight. And not alone, I'll keep John Gotti on the phone. I'm tangled in the zone, I got the bees on the track. Where the f*** you at?
The cow.
Let me hear your pigeons run your mouth now. I'm plugging in them social skills to keep my total bills over $1 million. The last time I checked it, thank God I'm blessed with the mind that'll wreck it. Waited till the second round and knock 'em out.
They call me Big John Stud, my middle name Mud. Dirty water flow, too much for you thugs. They can't stand the flood. What up, Doc? Whole big like Elmer Fudd. The show, Mr. Meth, I'm unplugged. Learn, temperature's too hot for sunblock. Burn, playing with minds to get you state time. Locked behind 12 bars from a great mind. Killer bees in the club with his ladybug. Brought his to the dance floor to cut a rug. Love is love all day till they throw slug. And take another and go. Can't feel me till it's your blood. Erase tremendous, crime is endless. Same different day, Father forgive us. They know not what they do, all praises due. I'm big like Easy and Big Bamboo.
What's that? I didn't hear you. Come on a little louder. Everybody in together now. What's that? I didn't hear you. Come on a little louder. Everybody in together now.
Head dead strong, dead calm, dead right on. Dead weight, they dead wrong. Let's get it on. 12 rounds of throwdown. Who hold crown? Protect land with 4 pounds. Limp Biscuit. Get around like merry-go. Bust a scenario. Coming through your stereo. Why risk it? Lifestyles of the prolific and gifted. 8 essential vitamins and minerals. Delicious. Word on the street is they bit my thesis. Knocked out their front teeth. Trying to taste mine. Acting like they heard through the grapevine. Feeding for the baseline. 2 for 5 round. Pharmaceuticals. Hard as nails to the cuticle. Where'd you find that monster? She beautiful. Wu-Tang and Limp Bizkit. Roll on this, kick a hole in the speaker, pull a plug and then jack.
Mic check, so what's it all about? And where we gonna run? Maybe we can meet up on the sun. Discretion is advised with a blood of virgin eyes. We're limping on the track with the method. So get the sun block, you're getting one shot. Until you dissolve, I revolve around everything you got. From out of nowhere, prepare, you'll be blinded by the glare. I told you not to stare, now you're turned into stone. Without a microphone, but don't you forget you're in the zone. So shut the and take that shit back, cause all your shit's whack. When it's laid out like that, burning up your brain like a piston. So all those who didn't listen, never even knew what they were missing, and never even knew that the sky was falling down. Wu-Tang Clan for the crown.
What's that? I didn't hear you. Come on a little louder. Everybody in together now. Wow. What's that? I didn't hear you. Come on a little louder. Everybody in together now.
It was over your head all day, every day. S-I-N-Y 10304 Wu-Tang Killer Bees and the Limp B-I-C-K-I-T's. Y'all know the time, y'all know the rhyme. It ain't easy being crazy in a world full of cleanliness and you know all that other madness we gon'
Cleveland, motherfucking brat. Cleveland, motherfucking brat. Cleveland, motherfucking brown, motherfucker.
You're listening to PPRN, motherfucker.
Sometimes I feel the fear of uncertainty stinging clear, and I can't help but ask myself how much I let the fear take the wheel and steer. It's driven me before, and it seems to have a vague haunting mass appeal. But lately I'm beginning to find that I should be the one behind the wheel. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there with open arms and open eyes, yeah. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there. I'll be there. So if I decide to waver my chance to be one of the hive, will I choose water over wine and hold my own and drive? For me before, and it seems to be the way that everyone else gets around. Lately I'm beginning to find that when I drive myself, my life is found. Whatever tomorrow
This is what's happening. You're listening to Big B All In, motherfucker.
Back in black.
Not only that, we are live.
It will be live on Facebook and on Twitter.
That's hot.
So does everybody know about the big news about the sports show?
Yes, we talked about it.
Excellent.
Big
Monday
changes.
night
That's Monday.
PPRN live.
6 to 8.
6 to 8 Monday night, starting in what, a couple weeks?
16th, right?
Is it we were just rocking in the new year or after 2000?
No. It'll be
Into
right after the New Year.
2017.
Yeah, because we're not going to do a show New Year's.
2017.
There's no shows for 2 weeks.
Well, if we want to do one New Year's Day, I mean,
You wanna do a New Year's Day?
I'm down to do New Year's Day. Definitely not Christmas.
No, they're definitely not doing Christmas.
No.
Yeah, we ain't doing Christmas.
Or do we want to launch it?
Why don't we just launch it
why don't we-
January 2nd?
I like that.
You want to launch it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
like
no
it.
more shows until January 2nd.
Yeah, you hear that out there?
It's gotta change
January
my
2nd,
availability.
live.
Oh, wait, no, I'm actually going to wait on that.
Monday
after
night.
The 15th, because I got to know what my
No more football.
early Christmas
No,
gift
can't believe it.
Who is it, your dad?
What's that?
Where's your Christmas gift, your dad?
No, my dad got me a good gift. He got me what I asked him.
What did he get you?
I got him 2 tickets on January 15th.
Oh, that's right.
The Jeremy Lin bobblehead night at the
Brooklyn.
Barclays Center
How about that?
when they play the Houston Rockets.
How about the Rockets?
Who'd you blow for those tickets?
StubHub.
StubHub. That's a nice gift. I'm sorry about those comments on you.
You know there's a place called Cheap Tickets right across the
I know, I saw that.
I used to think that I thought
Bye.
going into the season, the Rockets would be a bad team without Dwight Howard, and they're playing so
playing
much
good.
better. Like, their chemistry is amazing. They set an NBA record for most three-pointers in a game with 24. Unbelievable.
How about James Harden broke the franchise record for triple-doubles in 300 and some odd games where it took Akeem Olajuwon like 1,400 games to do it.
Wow. Akeem. Remember the
MVP
twin,
race
the
is going to
twin
be down
powers.
between Russell Westbrook and James Harden. Right now, I'm with James Harden. Everyone goes, well, Russell Westbrook's putting up triple-doubles every day. Yeah, he is. But when you look at the play of the game, James Harden looks like the typical point guard that most people think of compared to Westbrook. My opinion. But if you have a difference in opinion, call in at 203-992-7776.
Lot of difference of opinions going around today.
Now, just I know we were just talking about NBA, but I got to bring up some with the NFL real quick.
Do it.
So we know how long the NFL's been around, and the first two teams basically to join were the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. Who do you guys think is leading in that rivalry for most wins?
I love these questions, by the way. I would say the Bears.
Tied.
Good answer.
Peter?
What?
Who do you think is leading the all-time record between the Packers and the Bears?
Before you answer, is not today being talked about as one of the coldest potential days in
They're
Soldier
ta-
Field?
They're talking.
Connecticut.
They're talking wind chills.
No, I'm talking
19
about,
below
like,
zero.
right.
I'm gonna
At-
say
at
Packers.
kickoff.
Game time at kickoff,
Packers?
right?
Yeah.
See, Bob. Okay, now give your answer. What's your answer?
Packers.
Packers. Okay.
Well, Brian was right. It is
Um,
the Bears,
The Bears.
but that could change.
The
today.
Bears.
Wait, because
That could change today for the
Because
first time
for a
since
tie.
1933. If the Packers beat the Bears,
It'd be tied.
it would be 94-94 and 6 ties.
well then so
Not
then,
one.
Not
Six.
not one.
One.
That's a good one, Bob.
One.
Well, in a way, I'm right now, but your dad could be right for
One Tananeda.
post game. Your dad could be right post
Post-game.
Post.
One Tananeda.
The ghost to the post. One ton soap.
One tattoo. Shut the fuck up!
Wow, for 29 cents.
I can see now, but we should get Robbie a job at the Japanese or Chinese restaurant. When it gets really busy and the
Oh,
guys are
you're
like,
like Tukachu?
shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
I could see you in like one of those white robes with the black belt. Just kind
It's called KKK.
Toing, ting, ting. No, that's not a hooded robe. Sick bastard.
Oh, that's nuts.
In that case, he could be like, well, never mind. I'm going to quit.
Hacker number 3, you shut the fuck up!
Yeah, you're like Pupo Plata?
Poopa, shut the fuck up! You like happy family? You should have told wife to keep her legs closed. Shut the fuck up!
You burned my sparrows, you son of a bitch.
Shut the fuck up!
Oh, my God.
Robbie, we telling a guy like you, wow, you drink a rot.
Ew!
You drink a rock.
And that's the comedy hour.
Two more scorpion balls, table 5. Oh, they drink a rot.
And Brian will drink them all.
Damn right, get that big straw going.
You'll be making a whirlpool out of them.
You drink a rock.
Love the giant scorpion bowl.
You drink a rock.
It's little. That table 5, they drinking a rot. I hope none of them driving. They call it Uber. Call it Uber.
You might get my ex-wife. She's a part-time driver for Uber.
Open up the fortune cookie. He says, call Uber. Call Uber.
Don't. No, open up fortune cookie and say, you drink a rock. Call Uber.
Why you drink so much? Why you drink so much? Jeez.
Oh, God.
You're crazy. Icy out. Icy.
Oh, Atlanta.
All right, so let's talk about the Michigan. Is it Michigan?
Minnesota, I think, isn't it? One of
Team
the
with
two.
the green uniforms.
They're stealing our straws now.
Is it
Michigan
Minnesota?
State?
Michigan State with the green. The white with the white
okay.
stripes on them. They're trying to boycott their bowl, and
Why's
they're not
that?
saying why because 10 students got suspended indefinitely. Hi, Sheila.
Sheila.
That was a creepy. That was like a creepy Bob Clark. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Don't. Like you're trying to get a horse to get you up. Come on, get up.
You're nasty.
why would they be boycotting it? Isn't
Well,
that the-
what are they suspended for? Is it like
It didn't say.
academics?
That's the thing. It didn't say. Let me see if I can pull it
I'm
up.
going to try and...
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do too because
Uh,
there better be good reasoning for it.
What is the justification for this? We want answers, and we want answers now.
Dead air, dead air, dead air.
Was it
Happy holidays. Oh, first of all,
disciplinary?
all of our listeners out there. Hope you enjoy
Minnesota?
Minnesota. Here we go.
Oh,
Minnesota.
it's
Holiday
Minnesota.
season.
Oh, they ended it.
Foggy today.
Yeah,
Really
they
big
ended it.
Fog day today.
All right, so anyway, so the University of Minnesota football team will hit the field for the upcoming bowl. So many before get. So what did they do? Reinstate them?
The 10 players will not be suspended. Will not the suspension won't be overturned. Whatever they got suspended for.
Oh, they're still suspended.
Sexual assault allegations.
Good.
They ought to be suspended.
Who did they assault? A fucking tree?
Hold on, let's listen to this.
Let's listen. Assault.
Guarantees advertisement.
I can't believe it's
I can't believe it's not butter.
That was good. I thought.
I like it. It says, I
It's
can't
not
believe
nice
butter,
to mess
but
with Mother Nature.
It's a big tub of grease. It's not butter, but it'll still clog your arteries. Here we go.
Announce
By the way, if it's
that
not
we
butter,
are
it
ending
sucks.
our boycott, and we'll immediately begin preparations for playing in the Holiday Bowl. As a team, we understand that what has occurred these past few days in playing football for the University of Minnesota is much larger than us.
Yeah, you know why? Because they're threatening to take your fucking scholarships, you fucking scumbag. Fuck.
Right, I agree.
We ask that you now, the members of the media, our fans,
Colin Kaepernick didn't get away with it. I don't know why you think you would.
and the general public hold all of us accountable for ensuring that our teammates are treated fairly, along with any and all victims of sexual assault.
Good.
Wow.
We also
What a
ask that the
mess.
public dialogue related to the apparent lack of due process in a university system is openly discussed and evaluated.
How old is the continuing education system? Why are we still raping chicks at frat parties?
I know. Isn't it getting old?
It's ridiculous, man.
And we hope that our fans and community understand why we took the actions we did.
Be pleased that the football team has realized the opportunity to represent the University of Minnesota. They've come out strongly in support of the victims of sexual violence, and I have promised a very fair
No.
hearing to the...
You told them play the game.
Right.
or we're ripping your scholarship because
Exactly.
90% of you are here on a scholarship. So if you don't want to go by the rules in your senior year, we're yanking your fucking scholarship.
They just have to acknowledge that the Minnesota football team did knowingly violate the rules by serving alcohol to freshmen during pledge week and after established drinking hours.
And in the words of Robbie, you drink too much. You drink a rod.
You drink a rod, Minnesota.
You call Uber. Shut the fuck up.
Minnesota football team, they drink a rod.
That be true. We will.
Sounds like Brian.
All right, this sounds like something.
We've heard enough.
Yeah.
It sounds like a very,
I
very
think
depressing
we get the
version
point.
of,
Your
Phil
team
Jackson.
raped women.
Yeah.
Scumbag. Yeah. You loser.
So 10 dudes on one chick. Wow. What are they doing,
Jeez, that
porn?
poor girl, man. Really, how horrible. What kind of life is she going to lead now?
The one thing I do like, they didn't name the victim, and they're not naming the student. So I mean,
Why would
Minnesota's
you-
doing it right.
You're at the beginning of your life.
Scumbags.
You're at the
And
beginning
they've
of
just
your life.
Your adult life.
Right.
And I don't care how drunk you
wrecked
get. I've
it.
never gotten drunk I've gotten drunk to where I couldn't talk, but to not know what I was doing.
I've gotten drunk to where I've thrown up on myself. Grain alcohol will do that to you. But,
Ew.
but I know women.
always knew what you
Let
were
me tell
doing.
you something. When you have vomit all over yourself, you ain't get no women to touch you. And you
Your
shouldn't
wife
be
did.
You shouldn't be
I
touching.
can't say.
You hear that,
I
Sheila?
can't say
Your
ew that,
wife
'cause
did.
do you remember when we went to the Pinstripe Bowl and that guy behind me threw
Oh
up on
my
himself?
God! The first
So,
you had a
he could have thrown up all over me, but he threw up on himself. So
Yeah,
you
the
know,
fir- the
Brian,
first Pinstripe
that's
Bowl, yeah.
dedication. My
Yeah.
friend.
Where was this? I want to hear about this now. 'Cause
No, it was the first.
I like vomit.
We went to the first ever Pinstripe Bowl at Yankee Stadium. There was a guy
Oh,
behind me,
okay.
so drunk.
Oh, my God.
He puked all over me.
and his
over
18-year-old
himself.
kid was just as drunk.
Oh my God, man! I've seen that happen at the Jet game. Like the game last night. Believe me, there were people there so shit faced. When you put that Saturday game on, and you're in the parking lot at noon. You drink for 8 hours,
Oh, yeah.
and you're a punk. You're gonna throw up all over the fucking aisles, and that's what they do. But for me, it was grain alcohol. But anyway, back to this subject. It's a fucking disgrace, man. I'm sorry, these kids should just go work at McDonald's the rest of your life. You have no future. You little punk, you have no future. I would go live in. I would just send him away to Canada.
What's wrong
How
with
could
Canada,
you
eh?
do
What's wrong with Canada, mate?
Eh?
Nothing's
It's
wrong
A.
with
It's
it.
A.
It's A.
A.
How dare you?
Send him to Puerto Rico. Send him away.
That was
Somewhere.
racist.
Puerto Rico.
Facts.
Well, that's for bueno.
I think that's a great idea.
Keep him away from the cerveza. No cerveza.
Wow, you drink a raw.
You drink a lot of cerveza.
Hey, football team.
Mississippi.
You drink a raw.
Two more Scorpion Bowls, table 5. Oh, they're drinking a rot.
Why not table 4?
On table 4, they want Coke.
You take break from liquor from?
11:37 to 11:45 p.m.
Thank you.
On a Friday night?
Friday.
Okay.
They're using up a lot of straws because they're too lazy to sip.
You drink a raw.
They put 3 straws together and sip. My God.
You drink a raw.
Another box of straws, table 5.
And Comedy Hour continues.
Wow, man. When it's hot, it's hot.
Boy, you know it's the holiday season here at PPRN.
What's up, Jack?
Oh, my goodness.
All right, come in. Call us 203-992-7776.
We open up a fortune cookie. Say we drink a
Or
rot.
instant messages on the website, whatever you got.
You know, I hate to be a breaker of like.
Killjoy?
Yeah, this is probably the biggest killjoy, but
No, do it.
we had in the
be worse
broadcasting
than Minnesota.
business, we had a huge death
Yes.
in the
Oh,
broadcasting
yeah,
business.
yeah. Good guy.
TNT's,
Yeah, I'd love to have his suits.
Sideline reporter Craig Sager passed away with his battle of leukemia. He's
Good
been
man.
battling
Good
since
man he
2014. Went through 3 bone marrow transplants. Son donated. A bunch of 2 others obviously donated, but
We just haven't made the strides in this cancer.
if,
we'd
if
like to
you
think
got
we
a
have.
chance to see
Tough.
what he said, the ESPYs with the speech
That
for
was
the
a great
Jimmy V
speech.
Award, fantastic.
That was a great speech.
Can we
I'd
get
like
rid
to-
of the
I'd like to-
ESPYs, by
can
the
you-
way?
Can you bring that up? I'd love to say. I didn't hear this speech, but I'll play it later, I guess. But that's sad. He was a real dedicated family guy. To look at his family picture and to look at him, way too young, obviously, talented guy, and I love a guy who sets a trend. with the way he presents himself, and he just because he loved what he did.
Total
He really
cla-
did.
total-
You guys
class
know
act.
how much
Total class
I
act.
care
agree.
about getting into this industry and doing anything that I
Respect.
could do. And the first couple of people that I could think of that I want to be almost exactly like is him, Stuart Scott, and
Your father.
I am your father, a successful man.
I can't think of his name, John something. He passed
You were
away
right
this way
about
earlier
me.
too.
Tell your sister you were right.
You drink a
Listen.
That's
very,
a big
very well,
loss.
very well done, Roberto. And I'm glad you brought that up because I probably would have forgotten. But I say this a lot around here. We are in the entertainment business, even though we're nowhere near the level that some of these people are. We aspire to them. But Craig Sager, with his suits and the way he handled himself on the interviews, the players loved to have be interviewed by him.
Oh, absolutely.
They loved it. They fucking loved it because he was colorful. I don't just
Yeah.
mean that because of his suits. He was a colorful guy.
Not just the players, but like
coaches,
some of the
yeah.
coaches absolutely,
Absolutely.
hate doing those type of interviews. Like you see
Hey,
Greg
hey,
Popovich all the time.
Shout out to Red Land Fair, Black Rock Tavern, and
Oh, yeah.
at the corner in Litchfield.
Yep.
If you want to do
Great
a plug,
food.
do that plug.
Great
do it right
food.
now.
Do what plug? The
At the corner in Litchfield,
at the corner in Litchfield.
Black Rock Tavern in Thomaston.
Black Dog Tavern.
Black
in
Rock Tavern.
Black Rock Tavern. in
What's
Thomaston.
wrong with
Black
you?
Rock.
And Bob, what are we?
Black Rock.
Live!
Black Rock Tavern.
Not Black Cock.
Rocket.
We know you like that, but it's Black Rock.
Yes.
Rocket this afternoon and all through the holidays at Black Rock Tavern in Thomaston, Connecticut.
There
Thank
you
you.
go.
There you go.
Chris Sanford is
All
watching,
right.
boys.
Sanford Racing.
Been in it.
Hold on,
Let's
hold on.
break out the ripple. Who invited you here, Grady? Yo, Grady.
Oh,
Oh, what you doing here, dummy?
there we go. Smash.
Oh, Pop. Come on now, Pop.
Oh, God.
Me and Grady just went
Anyway,
out.
what about this Malik Monk from Kentucky yesterday? Freshman.
You talk about it because don't know. I had Kentucky Fried Chicken. Is that what you mean?
Kentucky and North Carolina played a classic game this year. Right now, the game of the year. I mean, Kentucky was down 2 with like less than a minute to go, and this freshman not only sets the single scoring record for a game for Kentucky, he hits a 3-point shot down 2 with like 11 seconds to go.
Fat Albert.
Oh, Fat Albert's the best.
Remember the one guy played the guitar like this.
Yeah, I mean, so this kid, not only was it a Kentucky scoring record, it's the 5th most points in NCAA history a freshman scored for a game.
You like a
by
school
scoring
out for the
47.
Hey, Stephanie Clark says, live!
Hi, Steph.
You like a school out for a summer vacation, no class.
And Red says, fantasy football. Thank you, Montgomery or Tevin Coleman.
Tevin Coleman.
Sorry, Bob. Go ahead.
Tevin Coleman, I agree.
Tevin Coleman, Red.
Yeah, anybody else fantasy, hit us up on Facebook or call us 203-992-7776. We got a
we
lot of picks to
We
do
want
the
to
next
hear
hour.
from you, man.
And we're live!
For all of you drinking a lot, for all of you drinking a
Call
lot,
Uber.
Tune in. Tune in now. Be safe driving out.
Stephanie says, hi, Dad. Hi, brother.
Hello, sister.
That's your
We got family call.
Don't be drinking
texting
a
us. How nice.
Same.
Don't drink a rot this holiday season. Stay careful.
So you're up at UConn. What are they saying about the UConn men up there? How pathetic they're playing.
They're not.
I don't believe.
Yeah.
They're not even putting posters up around them.
Oh, really?
No.
Wow.
Big problem right now with UConn. They have not had a leader since Shabazz Napier.
Yes.
This is where.
This is the rebuilding time, though.
No, this team should be dominating.
We have to wait for
This
freshmen
team
to
should
come.
be dominating. What's the center?
Why do you think they should be dominating?
Brima. Brima is one of the best centers, biggest centers too, in college basketball.
Okay,
7'3",
all right.
great defensive.
You don't lose
ability.
to Northeastern. You don't lose to Wagner. You
These are
beat
bad.
Syracuse, and then you lose at Ohio State. I mean, come on, man.
Thanks, Chris.
And what was that team? The Seahawks. Was that the Wagner team? What team was the Seahawks they lost to? Was there something
That was
Seahawks?
the first game he's talking about. I think it was Wagner.
Yeah, Wagner.
Oh, Wagner. Sorry. I
Jamie
didn't
says
know
his Jets suck.
He's right. Jamie, who do you want for the quarterback?
Jamie,
Romo?
Jamie, we're so
Jamie
sorry.
Basha.
We're so
Yeah.
sorry, Jamie. Really, the Jets looked so bad last
Yeah,
night.
Jamie wants to Roma.
Powell looked good, though, didn't he? The running back?
Yeah,
he looked good.
He seemed like he had a few first downs. And then Fitzpatrick came in, which was
You
like,
guys heard
wow.
the whole reasoning of why they signed Matt Forte, right? Because they didn't want the Patriots to get him.
Exactly.
That was literally their entire reasoning in signing Matt Forte.
They just like the way his last name sounds.
And then you spend all that money to get him so he doesn't go to the Patriots, and you barely use him in third downs to bring in Ballard Powell. Like, come on.
What a mess.
The Jets are a wreck. They're like a demolition derby about to happen.
The Jets don't think as an organization. They're just, what they think is, oh, the Patriots are going after this player. All right, well, let's up the budget so much amount of money just so they can't get him. They don't give a damn about the team. They're trying to make the Patriots weaker like that.
And
that's not going to work.
That fucking stupid grin off.
Hey, say hi to Austin.
Wow.
Austin,
Texas.
Austin Rager.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, bud?
Hey, Austin, Dallas.
How's the Navy doing, bro?
Booyah!
Austin, we're live.
Booyah!
I'm gonna go trademark that January 1.
You should.
He's speechless. Mark it down. Dead ear.
Face the change.
Well, you better hurry up because it's already halfway through the second.
Oh
hour.
my God.
I
Wait,
think
don't
we
we have
should
to
just
do
start
1
making
week?
our picks.
Don't we have to do
I
our?
think we should just
We
start
got a
making
lot
our
of football
picks.
to talk
We got a
about.
lot of
Yeah, we have a lot of football to get through.
Okay. Wait, did you say you lost 9 pounds or you gained 9 pounds? Because I'm not really seeing the loss right now, pal.
You eat a rat.
Oh, you eat a rat. Holy shit! 2 bucket fried chicken. That's
What do you mean you're not seeing it?
That too much. Oh, I see the 6-packs now. I see 6-pack. 6.
So,
Hope you get cancer of the
anybody
eyeball.
who held on to Adrian Peterson for fantasy like I did,
Spirit, is it
still
too late,
in,
Spirit?
still got him on your team.
But you're out.
There is no snap count today for him. He's expected to play full force.
Yep.
Start him. Start Adrian Peterson.
Wow, that's right.
Wow.
AP is back.
Set the start. Yep.
Associated Press announcing that AP is back.
And I will
What
explain.
a fucking snooze fest today's show is.
Really?
What?
Well,
I always wanted to say
my.
I always wanted to say
Can we
that.
get that music rolling?
Oh, yeah.
We
do
gotta
the
start making our picks.
Do the Christmas version one.
No. Ew.
Back to Fat Albert.
Fat.
I don't know if you noticed. Where'd you that DeWalt drill? Did you notice? And what they got in stores for Christmas? The DeWalt machine gun, nail gun. For all those people that have problems in a bad neighborhood, they can't get a gun. The DeWalt machine gun is out for you remodelers / Charles Bronson.
Yes, the
fans
Cowboys,
out there.
brother.
You don't need a license.
That's a fucking badass hat.
Prowler comes in.
That is a good hat.
You're gonna nail him to the wall. The DeWalt machine gun available in stores.
Why are you doing
Home Depot and Lowe's. Don't be such a dummy.
So there's gonna be 10
Don't
games
be a
next Saturday or
dummy.
something like that?
You got one game on Thursday. You got 2 games on Sunday.
All right, let's
one
go
on
through
Monday.
it now.
Might be-
Let's do it.
There's a lot of games. Oh my God.
Yeah!
It's our
The
favorite time.
NFL, which means not for long when you play like that, pal.
Very well said right there.
That wasn't bad. Wasn't bad, then. That's coming from Brian's mouth.
Well, I stole that from Jerry Glanville, by the way.
At least you admit it.
Goes back.
There's
long
a
way.
classic name.
All right.
Jerry
It's
Glanville.
Dave Bradshaw saying, all right, let's get
Can't take
into
credit
it.
for it. Can't take credit for it.
Coming to you straight from the PPR
Very
studio.
Live in Hampton, Connecticut. We got the 10-3 Chiefs at home against the 7-6 Titans. Who you got?
Ooh,
Let's talk about
game. You come
Shut
out
the fuck up. It was like a attack.
You come out with a good one right off the
Is
bat.
that live at Arrowhead Stadium or
That
in
is live at Arrowhead Stadium.
live at Arrowhead Stadium? Don't mess with the Chiefs. They're gonna chop your
Go
heads
eat your
off.
fortune cookie.
I go
Wait a
with the
minute.
Chiefs.
Why is every time we speak Chinese, we close our eyes really tight?
know.
We're Chinese. We can't just squint like them.
No, that's
Why you close your eyes when you talk like me?
What are you doing?
You can blindfold these people with dental floss.
Who your father,
I
Gilbert
did that last
Godfrey?
night. I did that last night when I called for Chinese food. I want poo-poo plana.
Who your father, Gilbert Godfrey? Why you close your eyes? You drink a rye.
What's your phone number? 914-844-7119. Why you talking like that?
279-2776.
I call it in order. What's your phone number? 7119.
Your mother phone number is 860-73. 867-5309.
And then it'll be like, shut the fuck up.
Your mother's such a hard minute song over her. 867-5309. Cause she drink a raw. Shut the fuck up.
This hour brought to you by Depends so we don't piss our pants.
Thanks, Jamie.
They complain not enough soy sauce packets out there. Oh, where do they think we get these things from? Oh, they're expensive.
What you do, you make brown water, you put salt in it, we call it soy sauce. You put food color in water and throw salt in it, we call soy
We
sauce.
tell them all the time, there's salt in the food, there's salt in the food. Don't eat sauce.
Oh, we got to take this live out on the streets.
Yeah, I'm building the studio this week.
Oh, nice.
I thought we really.
No, I'm building a mobile studio.
You're knocking down walls here.
Mobile studio.
Oh,
so we can take that thing.
Watch the video when he does that. Oh my God.
That's awesome.
They're the family of the eyes closed and mouth loud. Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! You gotta incorporate the two together. Shut the fuck up!
All right, let's get these picks going.
All right, let's have the Chiefs anyway.
Yeah, I got the Chiefs in this game too.
Thank you, Sue.
Give me a good game.
Chiefs and who?
I like
Chiefs,
this game.
Chiefs and Titans. I like this game
a lot.
a
Of
lot.
good games today. A lot of good games. That's why we're so excited out there, folks.
Your wife says hi, only you.
Wow. Oh,
All the
Sheila.
times I called her
wow.
hot. That's fucked up.
You know, these people
Shut
love
the
you
fuck
here,
up.
Sheila. Oh, no.
You don't even say hi to your own son.
Wow.
Asshole.
That's right. Robbie's our Robbie's our legitimate son.
What did you guys do that at the wedding?
Yes.
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 While he was playing in his whirlpool. But,
And Robbie was like, "Damn, I was hoping it would be more than being your son." But
I'm going Titans.
Titans.
Good change. I like the time to change.
How about you, Pete? Who you got? Chiefs or Titans?
I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. Are you kidding?
Yeah, I think
Titans?
I
Got a
think
funny
so.
feeling about the game.
Andy Reid, most underrated coach in the NFL
Yes.
right now. Andy Reid. Sorry. Really not getting
Chiefs
no
are-
respect.
I believe they're
That's my whole
19
story. I
and
get no
30.
respect. No respect at all.
They need this game, don't they? The Chiefs.
They both do.
Yeah,
They both do.
they both
Well,
do. Yeah.
They're both in the hunt, or they're in the well.
Titans are tied in first place right now, and the Chiefs are
Tied
tied
for
first.
Yep.
With the Raiders.
Right. The
Same-
Chiefs win today. They locked their playoff spot.
No.
Carrie Underwood
Robbie
is
didn't
so
call
hot.
you an asshole.
Oh
She's
no,
not
I said that. I said
Oh, you
that.
did.
I did.
Oh yeah, he
Oh
did.
no! Wait, Robbie. Oh no! No, Robbie. No.
She disobeyed me. She didn't
Call
say
my
hi
wife
to
an
me.
asshole. Oh no! No.
I am boo.
I hope
You look like a boo-hoo.
I hope Mary Kate and Ashley didn't hear that. They're
Oh,
very
my God.
protective of
Oh,
the
anyway.
mother.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh
Look at
no,
this. Turn around.
Robbie! No.
Turn around. Look
Okay.
at this. Delicious.
So amazing.
She's hideous.
What?
What?
Sorry about that.
I should slap you in the face. Or in your freaking triple chin, damn it.
Go drink a rock.
Don't drink so much.
All right, we got our next game. We
You go
got
bathroom too much.
we got the 8-5 Steelers
Whoop. Ryan just woke
Oh,
up.
okay. I woke up.
against the 5-7
Here
and
we
Juan
go.
Bengals.
Juan, that's right. You had to throw the Juan in there. Listen, the Steelers have turned the corner. That's it. I really think they're going to ride this out. They're going to run the table.
They're gonna be riding something. The fucking
Yeah,
the
that-
suspension
but,
train.
um,
Woo woo!
Maybe
I would
riding
say
Le'Veon Bell.
Ben is like so different away from Heinz Field, which to me is no different than fucking Paul Brown Stadium. But I like Le'Veon Bell, the Le'Veon Bell factor, and I think you've heard this here. The Steelers' defense is finally looking better than it's looked. So obviously, I'm taking the Steelers, though. Obviously, what the fuck else? Who else would I take?
I'm gonna go with the Steelers this week.
I'll promise you this: Le'Veon Bell will not get 47 points in fantasy football.
Shut the fuck up.
Is that what?
47.
Who was the next highest after that?
One of the
Who
quarterbacks.
knows? Probably
Wait,
Tom Brady.
I'm sorry. How many points was like?
Probably Tom
like a
Brady.
47.
He had
what's
like
underneath?
400 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Because I have no idea how this works, and I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that don't know how it works. So I'm curious. So you got 47. Le'Veon was top last
He
week.
was. He said.
So who was the next closest? I'm just
I have no idea. All I know is Le'Veon Bell.
Why would you know? Because you
That's
cashed
prob-
in already.
That's right. Straight
You already
cash,
cashed
homie.
the check. Bob just showed up. Look, man, I want my fucking money now.
Not tomorrow, not after
Like
breakfast.
Tomlin, now, and I want it live.
Just great, Roberto. Now, not
Shut the fuck up.
I'm going to Taco Bell now.
I'll say this: Le'Veon Bell will have 145 yards and 2 touchdowns today.
So
I
you
like
know
it.
the
I like
Steelers.
it.
Pittsburgh in the route.
Thank you, Bob.
Pete, we got Steelers or Bengals?
Thank you,
I
Bob.
said Steelers.
All right.
Thank you, Peter.
Next game, this is a big game for both teams as well. We got the 9-4s. Battle of 9-4 teams. We got the Lions and the Giants at
Great game.
MetLife.
Just a great game. I really want to see what Detroit can do in a kind of sloppy kind of element tonight.
I'm going to go with the Giants
Tonight
this
is
one because...
it's 1 o'clock. Sorry. This afternoon. In fact, it's sooner than we think.
I'm going to go with the Giants this one. The Lions have no run game, and the Giants prove that their secondary defense is pretty good in the NFL. And if you can hold Matthew Stafford to under 200 yards, you're probably guaranteed to win. Going with the Giants.
My only question on the game: both teams don't have a running game. How is Matthew Stafford's dislocated finger going to hold up today?
Oh boy, you guys!
I mean,
about a lot of stuff that I don't know.
Are you kidding me?
dislocated
No, but
finger.
he's going to play through it. I give him that.
Smith fucking played how many?
Oh no, I understand.
Yeah, but you need to understand.
He
with
played the whole game.
Even though it's just a broken finger, it messes up your grip. And not only does it mess up your grip, but when you throw the football, you're throwing like Peyton Manning with an uneven spiral.
You know what messes up his grip is throwing in his man towel saying he can't play because of his finger.
8 Mile ending rap
Excellent
battles.
point. Excellent point.
I'm
there.
taking the Lions.
Regin.
Well, look, a lot of people don't listen. Certainly don't give a shit. I like the Lions. They're my second favorite team. And every time I pick the Giants, I'm wrong. So I'm going to be wrong again, I guess, and pick the Detroit Lions. And I really hope they expose the Giants for what they are because I just don't think the Giants are any good. I don't. I'm sorry. And I think the defense is overrated. What do you say about
Same.
that?
I'm going to pass him that
Oh!
What do you think about that, Valentine?
All right. The 7-6 Vikings against 6-7
That
Colts
guy
with the returning of Adrian Peterson.
AP
I think
says
this is
AP.
exactly what the Vikings need. They need a run game so Sam Bradford doesn't have to try to do it all by himself. That is why they start off 5-0 and went 2-6 since then. With the addition of AP back, no snap count, Vikings in this one against one of a very poor defense in the NFL of the Colts.
By the way, this just in, snowmen all around Minnesota are being found with no twigs for their arms because AP has taken them all to beat his kid in the woods.
Wow.
Snowmen all over Minnesota. People are like, why does that snowman have no arms? That's because AP took it to beat his kid, right? No, I like AP, and I like AP in this game, and I like the Vikings as well.
2 teams fighting for the playoff lives. 2 teams fighting for division.
Speaking of great moments, this was right here one of the most greatest moments
We want to hear about it.
in history.
All right.
B-Rabbit.
Okay. All right.
This was the best.
I respect this. He ain't choking, I promise you that, pal. Spit that shit!
This guy raps like his parents jerked him. He sounds like Eric Sermon, the generic version. This whole crowd looks suspicious. It's all dudes in here, except for these bitches.
Oh!
Sermon, eh? That's okay. You look like a fucking worm with braids. This leaders of the free world rookies. Looky, how can 6 dicks be pussies? Talking about shit's creep. Bitch, you could be a piss creep with paddles. This deep is still gonna sink. You're a disgrace. Yeah, they call me rabbit. This is the turtle race. You can't get with me spitting this shit, wickedly licking these shots, the spiggy, spiggity, split, lickety. Woo! And I'ma turn around with a great smile and walk my white ass back across 8 miles.
Woo!
Wow. You love that, man.
Slim Shady.
Wow.
It gives me goosebumps.
I like it, huh?
Slim
Don't
Shady.
take no shit, man. Don't take no shit.
I just farted, by the way.
Motherfucking shit.
He sharded. On that note, I take Minnesota.
The Giants have burns, Jamie said.
Charade.
Good.
The Giants getting burned?
Burns. They have burns.
Oh, Burns. Yeah, Burns.
Billion-dollar
Alright.
defense.
Steelers have burns.
So, Pete, are you pick
In the
between the
secondary.
Vikings and Colts, or are you going to pass?
Ooh.
He don't pass no more. Homie don't pass that.
I don't like what the Vikings did or tried to do to our boys. So I'm going to definitely go with Colts, man. Fuck yeah.
All right.
Really?
All right.
Oh, yeah.
You're going with
Yeah,
Sox
because
Fly.
you know what? Guess what? This is week, what, 14?
15.
15. This is upset week.
Every week is upset week.
This is going to be the upset week that matters.
Yeah.
And,
All right.
And Tampa's
Okay,
losing their
this is-
fucking face tonight because we're mad.
Oh,
We're mad. You hear us, Robbie? We're
Mad.
And we're going to be live.
Oh, we're going to be live. We're going to be on the couch.
We're gonna be on the couch with our Bud Light and
Nope.
our Chinese food.
No, we're going to have we're going to have red, white, and blue wings.
You drink a raw.
Fortune cookie.
All right, we got the 7-6 Texans against the 2-11 Jags.
You like chicken chow mein?
Wow, what a disgraceful game.
Now,
this
Pete
is.
was talking about upsets. I'm going with the upset. I am sick of Brock Osweiler as a quarterback.
It's a good one.
Because you got DeAndre.
Robbie loves fucking Jaguars, though. He loves them.
Yeah.
I did like them going into the season. That coaching staff is just completely dysfunctional.
But I like
They
this
had
pick.
great signings, but dysfunctional coaching.
I'm going to steal a pick from Roberto. I like the Jags in this one, too. I've always hated Osweiler, and I think another team overrated the Texans, so I'm going with the Jaguars.
I'm going with the Texans.
Texans at home.
Yep.
In a rout.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it.
Screw them. It's us against them.
Go DeMarco.
Oh, shut up. All righty then. All righty, boys.
Anyway.
All right. And then we
Next.
got the 7-6 Packers against the 3-10 Bears. The Packers win. They tie for probably one of the greatest rivalries in sports history.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
We talked about this.
Game
Yeah,
conditions going to
sure.
be 2 degrees at kickoff. They're talking wind chill minus 19. The coldest wind chill ever for a Green Bay Chicago game.
Oh, that's what it was.
Green Bay needs this game. They cannot let off the throttle. They got to keep winning if they're going to win that division. So I'm going to go with Green Bay.
I'm going to go with the Bears.
Wow.
And here's why. James Starks is out for the Packers. The conditions are given. Jordan Howard's been absolutely phenomenal for the Bears. I think this is going to be a running game. I think Jordan Howard's going to get 100 yards, 2 touchdowns. I like the Bears.
I think it's a gutsy pick there, Robbie, and I like your points, but I think it could be a running game, but Rodgers is coming around. He's going to turn it into a passing game.
Will he be coming around the mountain when
He'll
he
come
comes?
around the mountain with Mount St. Helens there. He's going to erupt. He's going to erupt like Mount St. Helens. And
Erupt like his house in that State Farm commercial?
That's right.
Wow.
And listen, I hate the double check and the double farm and double
Somebody better call the
double
fire
your mother,
department.
whatever.
Someone better get those teens from Tennessee because they know how to light a fire under something.
Somebody
got that right.
better make those things. They still out there. I want a cheeseburger and a Coke, and a cheeseburger and a Coke, and cheeseburger. Somebody better make those cheeseburgers.
You believe those 2 kids that started the Tennessee wildfires are going to get life
Oh
in
my
prison?
God, man, that's
Didn't hear
a
about that.
horrible,
That's
horrible
horrible.
story, man.
They're going to get
You
life in prison.
stupid
Why is it horrible?
little
They're the
punks.
dumb assholes that
They did it.
fucking lit the fire.
They ruined everyone. No, it's a horrible story.
Oh, yeah.
I told that to. They ruined everyone's lives. They cost thousands, millions, billions, damages,
Zillions.
lives, families.
It's all
wrecked.
fun and games for
And
someone
all
who's an
because
Yep.
they wanted to find out what smoking a cigarette was like? Was it worth it? Get the fuck out of the woods. Do it in your parents' basement. Burn your own house down, asshole.
You drink a raw!
Live!
All right, keep going.
All right,
keep it going.
let's get that pick.
Bose is watching.
Packers.
Hi, Bose.
Bozy. Bozy the clown. That's a Bozy. Bozy, call him. We'll call the Bozy the clown.
Make that pick, Brian. Damn it.
Oh, I said Green Bay. Sorry, Green Bay.
How about you, Pete?
I don't want to go with Green Bay because I hate fucking. What's his name?
He eats Rodgers.
Yeah, I hate Rodgers.
Break out the saltwater taffy.
All right, 6 and 7 Bills at home against the Cleveland Browns. Now,
Oh, come on. The Browns are going to win, man.
Oh, the Cleveland
with all the speculation now that
you cannot lose 14 in a row.
with all the speculation about
That's bad.
Rex Ryan and everything, are they going to be on the same page, or
Rex
are they going to erupt for Rex Ryan?
Well, I'm going to say this. RG3 is absolutely pathetic. He had that one great year before he tore his ACL. Now he's done.
Rex Ryan.
Stick a fork in him, throw him under the Canadian Football League, and let him play where he belongs.
You know what his problem was? He's not grateful like Andrew Luck was. He wanted to do all those endorsement deals.
Exactly.
It was such a big thing. They had a comparison between his endorsements to Andrew Luck's.
Exactly.
He easily tripled the amount of endorsements.
Exactly right. I mean, the big difference in that game is going to be LaShawn McCoy. I mean, is he going to be able to run the ball? I mean, I don't know if the weather's going to be there today. I don't think Cleveland stands a chance in this game. I think they get thrown out of the building by halftime at 70-0.
Hide the duck sauce. That Ryan family, they eat a rat. They eat a rat.
Robbie, it's
Robbie, he always take a lot of duck sauce, that Ryan. He eat a rat.
He had 3 helpings within 5 minutes at the Chinese buffet.
That's the worst buffet in the
He's
world.
the only
Chinese
one
buffets.
that say, put more pork in
I
the
hate
rice.
Chinese buffets.
Put more
Chinese
pork in the
is gross.
rice. So on that note, I'm babbling now. I like Cleveland in this one because I like the Cleveland motherfucking Brown motherfucker.
Cleveland motherfucking Brown motherfucker.
Right.
Cleveland.
I'm saying Cleveland, too. They cannot. They're a team that possibly can lose 14 in a row. Plus whatever they lost last
The
year.
Bucks did.
Plus what they lost last year in a row.
Yeah. I don't think
Last week was their 1-year anniversary of their last win. You
Oh
know who
my
their
God.
quarterback was?
Josh McNown.
No, he's
Johnny Football, baby.
Johnny Football, yes.
right.
Johnny
Who is
Football, they
this?
need you back.
Recently seen outside the parking lot with a cardboard sign saying,
Recently
I will play
seen with the
quarterback for
Heisman
beer
winner,
money.
Lamar Jackson.
I will QB for beer money. I know, I drink a rot.
You drink a raw.
We got the Battle of the Birds at 1 o'clock. We got the Philly
Must be, wait, Falcons, Seahawks?
No.
Eagles and Ravens.
Oh, yeah. Mangy birds against the American bird.
Angry Birds.
Scavenger birds, and that's why I love the presidential bird in this one. Sorry, Robbie, go ahead.
Angry Birds.
I got the Ravens, best defense in the NFL.
You can't get a word in on these birds.
Especially when they're shitting all over your microphone. What a mess.
Yeah, what a mess. Just like you.
Clean up that fucking bird's nest, will you?
Going to go with the Ravens. Carson Wentz, after starting off 3-0, just hasn't really been the same.
No, he
2-8
hasn't.
since.
Nope.
He got into the
He'll learn.
cheesesteaks.
He'll learn, though. He'll learn.
He's gonna be better. I really like the Eagles in this game, though. I do. I think that they're gonna because I'm feeling the Ravens are a bit overrated. Their defense is good, but I think they have no offense. Wallace has made some big plays. He's also made a lot of bad plays, and I like the Philadelphia cheesesteaks in this game. Now on to Pedro. Oh, if they could see that!
Wow, that was live.
That was live and great. He drinks a rock.
I'm busy right now, so keep going.
Okay, sir.
All right, sir.
Kenneth
Sorry.
Dixon's going to run all over Baltimore today.
Really? Who
Yes.
says that?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because he's going in my fantasy lineup.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to take Baltimore.
All right, then. Oh.
This is awkward. I thought he was going to run all over Philadelphia, not Baltimore.
Oh, whatever. He's going to run over Philly. Whatever.
All
Yeah.
right. We got the 1-12 49ers
One.
Oh, I think
versus the 8-5 Falcons.
ain't no doubt here.
Well,
Wow,
let's see.
pretty easy.
What is Colin Kaepernick going to do to get attention this time? Because that knee taking has lost attention. The standing up for Castro has lost attention. What's next?
He's got not standing up for not getting a haircut. I
Could
guess.
be.
Don't cut your hair. Just look like a fucking.
Don't cut your hair and
look
smell
like Michael
a
Jackson
dirty
from the
homeless
Jackson
person.
5.
Yeah.
Heaven should.
I think we should all just say our picks on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Falcons.
Falcons. Oh, I was a little late. Sorry. Falcons.
You wanted to see what everybody else
No
would
discussion there.
No discussion.
No, there's no
You wanted to
question.
see what everybody else
who's,
would say.
who's picking the 49ers except for, what's his name? Michael Moore, that fucking fat bastard.
Yeah, what's he know?
Michael Moore just wants to create controversy, so he wears the Niners hat. I really think he's an asshole.
Same.
And I'm sure a lot of the people do also.
This could be a high scoring game, believe it or not, my opinion. We got the 5-8 Saints versus the 5-7 and 1 Cardinals.
One. I think I heard people talking about this game being an over. No matter what, you take the points. Like, at least 72 points will be scored in this game. I agree. It's going to be a mess. But I still like Saints. I still like Drew Brees a lot. Really, one of the best quarterbacks this league has seen in a long time. So go Breeze and the Saints. Sorry to interrupt.
I'm going to go with the Saints in this one, too. I like Drew Brees for 350 yards, mainly because he gets an average 300 yards, basically. All they do is throw in that damn offense. I like Brandon Cooks for 120 yards with a touchdown.
Ooh, Michael Thomas returns for them today.
Live!
David Johnson is just a beast. He is just like one of the top 5 players in the NFL right now. They're going to run him and run him and run him until New Orleans can't stand up no more. Arizona at home.
Still too busy, Pete?
Yeah.
All right. We got the 10-3 Raiders against the 5-8 Chargers. I think what's going to happen in this game is the Chargers are going to lead in the first 3 quarters because that's what they mainly done all season, and then blow it in the fourth quarter. Therefore, my pick is the Raiders.
Absolute shootout in this game. There's no defense. San Diego always plays well at home against Oakland. They're missing Melvin Gordon due to a hip injury. Crabtree and Cooper are expected to play for Oakland. This might be one of the last times you see San Diego playing in San Diego. I'm going to go with San Diego.
Wow. I like everything you just said, and I like San Diego. I do. I think Rivers is gonna have a good game today, big game today. In fact, I would make him a fantasy guy today if I was somebody. But I'm not somebody. I'm nobody.
All right.
Thank you for that admission.
You got it. That was easy. That was easy.
This is a good game to watch. We got the 11-2 Patriots against the 8-5 Broncos. Now, this is the second time actually this year, I'm nervous about a game. Tom Brady is a career 2-8 at Denver. The only thing that makes me think that the Patriots will win this game is the Broncos offense is just all sorts of everywhere. I think
hard to predict.
And I think I don't think Tom Brady's going to have a good Tom Brady game. I think it's going to be like an average quarterback, 250 yards, maybe 1 or 2 touchdowns. He's probably going to throw an interception today. I think the difference maker for the win today is LeGarrette Blount, who is, believe it or not, the
leads
leading
NFL touchdowns.
Yeah, for rushing.
Yep.
Over Zeke, believe it or not.
I believe that. Here's my question on Denver. Will Justin Forsett take over in the Gary Kubiak system? Let's face it, when he was with Kubiak over in Baltimore, he just ran wild. He's been with Denver now for a week. He took a lot of carries away from Devontae Booker. It's going to be a defensive battle. I think, and I can't believe I'm going to say this, I think New England wins it on a last-second field goal.
Okay.
Wow. Here's my question. I like how effective defensively can the Broncos be against Brady? I see them bringing the house with him.
Oh,
can they knock him around? I mean, that's no shit, asshole. But can they knock him around to the point where he gets rattled? And I agree, they're going to go with Blount. Blount's the key because I don't think they're going to pass as much as they'd like to because they're afraid to make Brady vulnerable. So if Denver can, but they're not going to do it. I just think that Denver, as much as they need the game a lot more than the Patriots do, they got to have this. If they lose, they're out. I think.
No, they've got the hardest schedule left. Denver. They're playing New England,
that's what
Kansas City, and Oakland, I believe.
Yeah. Oh my God,
that's just brutal.
Those are 3 brutal games right there. But I just every time I go against the Patriots, well, I don't because they just always win, and so I really like the Patriots in this. However, I'd love to see Denver not win.
All right, we got 2 minutes left. We got to finish up quickly. All right. We got Sunday night, 11-2 Cowboys against the 8-5 Buccaneers. Buccaneers were 1-5, 8-5 now, 7 straight. Will the streak end just like the Cowboys? I'm going to say yes. I go with the Cowboys.
You just picked the Cowboys? I'm impressed.
I picked the Cowboys multiple times.
Never when I was here live, but anyway, Dallas by 10.
Wow. I don't know how good Tampa is. I'm looking forward to watching this game to learn about them because I've just heard and doing a lot of hurting. So I'd like Dallas, though, because I've been liking Dallas all year, and I think they're going to find a way to come back. they've got a lot of inside going on where they're saying, look, man, we're a lot better than people are giving us credit for, even though we're 11-2. We got to win this game to counter the horrible Giants loss. I like Dallas.
By the way, Ricky, Brian thinks you're really hot.
Sure I do, yes. We talked about that when you were out
we know
doing your lunch.
we know who Pete's taking in this game.
Yeah. It's not even a question.
Who'd you take up? You take
I'm going to take a
I'm going to love
take
watching
fortune
this
cookie.
game. This is going to be an entertainment game on Monday. It's not even going to be a sports game. It's going to be entertainment. We got the 7-5 and Juan Redskins against the 5-8 Panthers as Josh Norman hosts his former team in Washington.
He's going to go off this game.
Josh Norman will have an interception, potential pick six.
He drink a rock.
I don't think so, though. He will have an interception against Cam Newton. The Redskins will win this game with Kirk Cousins.
Yep.
Like Kirk Cousins a lot this year, and I did. And Bob, you were there. You remember I said this team would be good this year, and I think they've proven that. I like the Redskins a lot. I like what I guess it's the brother Gruden. It's not this. It's
Jay Gruden.
Jay Gruden
is the brother of,
not Chucky.
John.
Of Charles Grodin from A Lonely Guy. Stephen Martin, good movie. Anyway,
Okay.
I like Washington for the same reasons that Roberto said.
Yep.
All right, with that said, we'll be back. And,
Yes, sir, we will.
Like Chuck Woolery
God
would say.
damn it.
2-2.
Finish our picks for week 16.
Our last hour for the year.
Don't play games with us here. We drink a rock.
I wrote her off for the 10th time today. Practiced all the things I would say.
Cleveland motherfucking Brown, motherfucker!
Hell you put me through. I just need to look around, see the light
stuff those fucking coconut butter.
Chinese.
Oh, welcome back. We got a lot of football rest. Oh, I know like coconut ball.
You don't like coconut munchkin.
Oh, no. People don't like the coconut.
Don't forget, coming up right after the show is New Wave Sunday.
Ooh, give them a rod of coconut.
Tomorrow's
T-Man Country Jam.
and then Tuesday is Ricky's Pickies and Uncle Bob's Pacemaker on Wednesday, and Grunge Thursday. Freedom Friday and Mixtape Saturday. You know the deal.
We know the deal.
Glazed balls are
Tuesday
good.
and Wednesday, brand new shows this week also.
And this will be our last show for the year, as we will not be coming in on Christmas Day, obviously. So the big news for people who have not been listening is that All Things Sports, beginning January 2nd, will be Monday nights from 6 to 8.
That was great, Bob. That was awesome. I could have said it better myself.
Coming up this week, Tuesday is Jerome Two-Banks, and Wednesday is Christian Rose.
Ooh.
For all you Christians out there.
Christian's great.
Love Christian.
Awesome.
All right,
awesome.
everybody.
Phenomenal talent.
Robbie.
Here we go.
Roberto.
Robbie. Robbie.
Yeah. There it goes.
A lot of football to do this next hour.
Baby.
A lot of football.
We're going to do football picks because we're an original show.
And we are live, not like those guys.
Week 16, the final week for fantasy football players, not
Most
real
leagues.
football players.
Most leagues.
Probably like 90%.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm in one that's
Playoff
17.
fantasy?
Yeah. Well,
I'd like to do playoff fantasy. I can get in that.
John Sanford's in that one, too. From Sanford Racing.
all right.
Sanford.
Thursday night's game, we got the 9-4 Giants at the 5-8 right now Eagles.
Ooh.
I'm not even going to give out the records.
Down the
'cause we don't
turnpike.
even know what the records are going to be for next
Up the
week.
turnpike.
Right, don't even do the record.
Up
Right,
the
good call.
turnpike. No, down the turnpike.
Bitter
Down
rivalry game. What
Oh,
a
yeah.
what a way to start off Christmas week in the league that they play for pay.
Down the turnpike. Sorry.
I'm going to go with the Eagles this one only because I think the Eagles want to put a point in just to, like, try to ruin the Giants season.
Exactly. It's the beginning of the demise of the New York Football Giants for 2016. Not only do they lose to the Lions today, they will get smoked on Thursday night.
Yeah. And I like him in this as well. I like the Giants to goes a little bit on Wentz doing out of the pocket and going with cheese steaks. He's sauce. He's on that one.
Dinner Thursday night for the game. Cheesesteak.
Like it. And then
We
some
know
bananas on the side.
Ew.
Peter, any thoughts on that?
No.
Or you could just swing from a vine in that one?
I'm going to swing from my vine.
All righty then. All righty then.
We start off Christmas Eve. Saturday at 1 o'clock.
Ha, Ebenezer, you done it again.
It's not Christmas Eve. It's Football Saturday.
Oh, be gone, you little beggars, or I'll give you something to sing about.
God, you sound like a Scrooge. Damn.
Cratchit, you've had your call for the day.
Bah humbug.
Sorry be calling Ebenezer, but it's Christmas Eve.
Sorry about your damn luck.
It is Christmas Eve, which would not be a fine time for you to lose your job. So right you are, Mr. Scrooge.
All right, so this is a
Wow.
big game for both teams. We got the Vikings and the Packers.
Ooh, is right.
That's a good one.
I like the action in this
In
one.
Green Bay. Vikings. Luke. That is not going to happen again.
Interesting.
Take the Vikings. AP will run all over them.
AP got hurt against Green Bay. He'll be out for some redemption.
That was the shot heard around the world from Roberto. He blew into the Ricola cough drop horn and said, "The Vikings."
The Ricola glove.
I like Green Bay. I like Green Bay in this one. I like that luckily the Irish will be playing the old shillelagh and we'll be blowing our own hookah pipe against the Vikings in this. Go with Green Bay. Peter.
I'm busy.
Peter's busy. Sorry. Back to Roberto.
7. Oh, why did I say that?
No.
Cleveland motherfucking Brown, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's
I'm afraid-
Titans
Uh-oh.
against the Jaguars at Jacksonville. I go with the Titans.
Same. Go.
Sloppy. It was just sloppy. It looks... The
New
fan-
England. I'm going to say this: New England clinches the number 1 seed against the Jets.
That's a good.
They could clinch
prediction.
today if they win in Dolphins.
They could, but I was-
well, actually, they would clinch today with the win.
Right? No, they clinch the AFC East, right? But not the
Yes,
number 1
if
seed.
they yes, they would.
Oh, okay.
Oh, not the number
No,
one.
that's
seed,
what I'm saying.
no.
Number 1 seed.
Well, we're going to get to the Dolphins, but I do want to. I'm curious where they're at right now. But I like what you said there, Bob. And I don't. Obviously, it's going to be New England, and the Jets season is trash. But if the Jets could win, which I think they're going to, by the way, and I'm taking the Jets.
What?
Ooh. Got to do it. Just got to feel.
Got to do it one time.
It came over me like a warm blanket on a winter's night.
Like chestnuts roasting in an open
Like
fire.
Chestnuts down in your pocket pool pants.
Speak for yourself.
Here we go. We got the Chargers against the Cleveland
Cleveland motherfucking Brown, motherfucker. It's Cleveland. Cleveland.
This will be the game they win.
This
Cleveland.
is the game they will win.
Who am I? Cleveland motherfucking Brown, motherfucker. I am the leader of the Crazy Eights.
Well, I already picked the Browns in the game before, so I will say they're going to win again in this one.
I don't like you, and you don't like me.
That's true. That's true. Nobody does. It's going to be a 2-game winning streak for the Browns in this one. Their second win.
You better get laid, fool.
You're crazy. You're crazy, fucker. You're crazy, fucker. The way you drink so much. The way you drink a rock.
Do you have the phone on?
No.
What's
That's what
playing
you're
in
trying
the
to say that was a
background?
phone ring? I think,
Ricky, are you listening to the
think it's
video?
my
or
wife.
something?
I hate to say it, but I think it's.
I heard that too.
I think it's coming over there from the couch area. No, I don't know what it is.
Could be her vagina.
Wow. Well, I'll leave that up to you to discuss.
Oh, it's probably my laptop.
Oh.
And it's Roberto.
Roberto. Mr. Roberto.
All right.
You do a much better pterodactyl than I do.
Rah, rah, rah.
Who are those scavenger birds playing?
We got the Skins and the Bears.
Get yourself guns and wipe them off the face of the earth. Huh, that would hardly be possible. Within the entire continent, there's over 40 billion birds.
I go with the Skins.
Once again, I like Cousins and the Skins.
He's going with the Bears. Go ahead and say it.
Redskins.
Oh, there he goes. Okay.
Ooh, going within the division. That's a gutsy move.
Another division game. We have the Falcons against the Panthers. This is going to be a better game than most people think.
Carolina is going to want to stop Atlanta from making the playoffs. I see Carolina proving a point.
They're still a talented team. I agree. They've got weapons.
Fuck out of here.
That was great. that was so well said. I like Carolina.
Go eat your facha cookie.
I like Atlanta.
Eureka Raw.
Boy, Eureka Raw.
Oh, my Atlanta.
Good without your hat.
Falcons.
Raw.
Falcons says.
Oh, babe, look at that Cadillac. Look at that.
Julio's not. He may not play the rest of the year.
Look at that.
Oh, that's nice.
It's like the Hummer.
Look at that price, though. Ew.
Ew.
Oh no.
$42 a month for 36
With
months.
with a price like that, it shouldn't be add to the card. It should be add to.
My wife said, we were at the casino last night, and she's like,
Yeah.
you know what? You seem to like DJing. Why don't you buy the new equipment and forget our jet skis?
Oh, I'm telling you this. You know, I could see
She
why.
deserves the cock tonight.
You know, with
With a good eating.
You need to go to Land Down Under.
With a good,
not for nothing.
with a good eating. With a good eating. Good, bro.
With the way she looks and comments like that, I would not be sent her to the laundromat. I'll tell you, I don't think that's a good idea. You need to relook that whole laundry system thing.
Eureka Raw.
I hate you.
You must be drinking. You must be drinking a lot.
I hate you very much, bro.
Go pick up, let her pick up the Chinese food.
You're fired.
See Brian at the house.
You want starch with that?
See Brian at the
You
house.
want
The GPS brought me here.
Oh, I'm afraid we can't do Saturday. We have to wait at least on Monday to pick up that shirt.
All right, we got the Dolphins and the Bills.
He say he tell you shut fuck up.
We got a lot of division games. It's the
A lot
end
of the
season.
end of the season. Most of them are all division games. Where's that game played?
Buffalo.
You take a roll.
The Buffalo Wild Wings.
Poopy.
I'm gonna ride the
Now, wait,
wagons.
this would be with
I'm
Ryan
gonna ride the
fired.
wagons of Buffalo.
You're circling the
Yeah,
wagons.
circle the
Circle
wagons.
those wagons. Circle them.
I'm prone to the Buffalo Wing, and I like this one. I like to circle the wagons. The arrows
Wagons?
will fly.
Shut fuck up.
The arrows will fly against the Buffaloes, the Bisons, whatever you want to call them, and they'll win this game. I like the Bison sandwich.
You shut fuck up.
Miami's fighting for the playoff lives. Buffalo's just trying to get a winning record. Maybe save the job of Rex Ryan. But end of the day, I'm going to go with the fish.
We also have to remember, though.
Wow, the Dolphins.
We have to remember with the Dolphins.
In the cold.
They're not playing with Ryan Tannehill. They're either
Matt
playing
Moore
with
looked good
Matt
last
Moore,
night.
or they're playing with T.J. Yates. They signed T.J. Yates
Yep.
to contract.
But Moore last night, 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, you know what? He looked too good.
You shut fuck up.
He looked because he looks too damn good. That's how come. I don't know. It was disgraceful. Just disgraceful. That's what's going to happen in Buffalo. You're going to see that they missed Tannehill. And once again, the Bills are going to play the spoiler, which they did very well last year, but that's all Ryan is good for.
Yeah.
Ooh, that Ryan family. They eat a lot. They eat a lot, that Ryan family. Oh, that was great.
And they drink a lot.
Fantastic. Just a great belch there. From
That
Roberto.
was weak. All right, then we got the Raiders at home against the Colts. Raiders, not a question. Colts defense is terrible.
Another shootout, but Raiders win.
I like the Raiders in this one as well, and I think that the Sasquatch has really just come out of the woods
The
to
what?
show himself. He's just not a handsome man. He's a big, hairy-looking Yeti / Sasquatch kind of guy. And
Luck is in the
and
air.
he should just go back in the woods where he belongs.
Over he.
Hi, I'm Andrew Luck. Have you thought about purchasing DirecTV? You should get their sports package deal with the NFL, because luck is in the air.
If he's not the epitome of a Neanderthalic-looking, monolithic caveman, I don't know who is. He's just not a handsome man.
Well, neither are you.
That's for sure. I'm a little less hairy, but I'm not handsome. That's for sure. Not hairy, but not handsome either.
Anyway.
Okay.
Here's a battle of,
Cock in your mouth.
basically. Not an interesting game at all. Two dysfunctional teams going at it. We got the Rams and the Niners.
Take a nap during that game, people.
That's your break if you live on the West Coast and that game's on.
Yep.
I go with the Rams only because they still have a good defense. And mainly because Aaron Donald will kill Colin Kaepernick.
Not only that, everybody on the Rams except for Goff and Gurley are fighting for their jobs. I mean, Let's face it.
And Donald and Aaron Donald.
It's desperation time out in Los Angeles with these Rams. They moved from St. Louis, and they're supposed to go out there and perform immediately. Then they didn't get the job done.
Not at all.
I blame Jeff Fisher with that one. I mean, you could basically predict every offensive play call they were going to.
Oh, I understand that, but I mean, you give up 42 points to the Falcons. Granted, they have a great offense. I mean, but you don't give up 42 points in the National Football League. It's just absolutely pathetic. You want to do that? Go to Division III WestCon. I mean, that's just horrible on Jeff Fisher's part. That's horrible on the offensive coordinator's part. New coaching staff. They need to continue and rebuild. I mean, they were brought out there for a reason. And that's to bring the fans of Los Angeles the National Football Championships.
Right. They got a lot of work to do.
On that note, the 49ers beat them again.
I hate to say it because I hate picking the Niners, and I don't want to pick them, and I'm not picking them. I want the Rams in this one.
That's all right. Someone had to be that guy.
It came out. It came out the way it did. That's just the way it is.
Ooh!
I agree with all your comments.
Robbie got excited. Look out.
Ooh! My favorite. This is my new favorite game to watch. The 5-7. And Juan!
No records.
Cardinals. I don't care. They got the
Juan.
Well, you have the Juan.
You got Juan with the facho cookie.
The 9-4. And Juan Seahawks.
Obi.
Will they tie again?
Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan.
Will they be the 9-4 and 2 and the 5-7 and 2?
Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now that's a name I've not heard in a long time. So I'm going with the Wands in this one. I like the way they wave their wand.
Ew.
That's disgusting.
You are sick.
I'm a sick man. I see your wands as big as mine.
If the Seahawks can beat the University of Connecticut, the Seattle Seahawks will beat the Arizona Cardinals.
All right, Bob. All right. I think the Seahawks,
that came live.
They have everything clinched
The
up.
Battle of the Birds. Cue the birds.
No.
The wand.
The one that turns into
mean
toe.
the Sorry, I didn't specify, meaning the Arizona
plus 1
Cardinals.
equals 2.
I'm going with the...
Ooh, that's a good one.
That is a good one. I like it.
I think after the Bucks come off a loss to Dallas, a good leader that Jameis Winston is will lead them to victory in New Orleans.
In New Orleans.
In New Orleans, which means there's going to be the offense is going to be a lot better for both teams than it was in Tampa Bay because that was just a 16-11. I mean, that's pathetic. I mean,
wow, boring.
I mean, especially on Drew Brees' part. I mean, he's a Hall of Fame quarterback. You got to stop throwing all these interceptions you've thrown the last couple weeks. Well, what cures that? A home game against the Bucks. Take the Saints.
Cannons to the left of me. Road to 600. I like the Pirates, the Buccaneers, the scavenger birds on the high seas.
Arg, matey.
Water plank, matey. Finger up the grog. Oh, that grog. He drink a lot of grog.
Saturday night. We talk about Saturday night. Live.
Saturday Night Live.
On the NFL Network.
We're live here at... Where are we for this game? We're live here at... Houston, Texas.
What a horrible place to celebrate Christmas Eve.
I'll say.
Seriously.
My God. What are
What
they
a
going to
horrible
do?
game to watch.
Fire their guns in the air.
Houston and who?
Houston and Cincinnati.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
my
my
God.
I'm not even excited.
Give me the eggnog.
I have to do it. The 5-7.
I can see Wonderful Life being out on that one. The rating's going to be It's a Wonderful Life and then that game. It's a sorry life in the NFL when a Wonderful Life beats you out in the ratings. Which is what's going to happen in this game.
I'm going to go with the Bengals this one, only because Marvin Lewis really needs that. I think this would be the year. I think this would be the year the Bengals finally fire him unless he wins this game.
You hear that, babe? This will be the year to bang.
Oh, bang for
Bang.
Bang for the buck. Okay, I like that prediction.
Cleveland motherfucking Brown, motherfucker!
Well, you, sir, are pathetic.
Wow.
I think Marvin Lewis should have been fired a long time ago. Long time ago.
I'm not gay.
Are you sure?
Positive.
All right.
Yeah, Ricky asked the same question. I know.
All right, so
Texans.
Brian, who you got?
I believe I may.
You said Texans, didn't you?
Did I? No, I don't like the Texans. No, I'm against them. What's the other team?
Bengals.
Oh, then I'm against them too. So the Texans.
So pass.
Wait. Hold on. Ready? 319 views.
Cleveland motherfucking Brown, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Nice.
Is that a new record?
No.
Oh, sorry about that. Well, in that case,
Anyway. Christmas game.
I hope a pterodactyl drops a turd on your house.
Christmas games. Brian will be 5 deep minute into his eggnog.
Look at Robbie doing this
This
thing on
is
the fucking sports.
this bottle. I predict will be
Gone in 5 minutes.
for all those you looking. It's the Jack Daniels Winter Jack Cider, brought to you by the Ravens and Steelers Christmas night.
Did you buy another one?
No, it's the same bottle. I'm not that kind of alcoholic. But as you know, I have other problems. We'll just save that for another time. It's with the white stuff. It's
Ew,
with
look at that
the
look. Look at that look. Oh, my God. Look at that face. Ew.
Oh, no. That was a great picture that Roberto took, by the way, last week. Everyone really came out of the woodworks to say, God, you're ugly, Brian. Look at you, Brian.
No,
Just look at you.
Last week's
You're a
video had
disgrace.
561 views.
Wow.
It's my fault. By the way, sorry. On that note,
Look at their asses. Ain't that nice?
the Steelers play great at home, and they have to win this game. The Ravens have been a thorn in their sled a long time.
Oh, the one before that was 629.
Was I on that show, too?
Yeah.
How did we do the day that I was locked out? Oh, sorry. So I'm taking the Steelers in that one.
I smoked last night.
So Steelers, Roberto.
I'm going to go with the Steelers as well in this one.
So nice.
They've
this
been
kid. I
playing
love this
good
kid.
football as of late.
Such a nice boy, a simple boy, a smart boy.
So gay.
Winner of this game wins the division. Le'Veon Bell's just been on fire lately. The games in Pittsburgh. So I'm actually going to agree. I'm going to go with the Steelers. With Mr. Fantasy King, Le'Veon Bell.
I don't know why I talk badly
Mr.
about these
Joint
Le'Veon
Rolling
Bell's just been
King,
on fire lately.
Le'Veon
The games in Pittsburgh. So I'm actually going to agree. I'm going to go with the Steelers. With Mr. Fantasy King, Le'Veon Bell.
I don't know why I talk badly
Mr.
about
Joint
Le'Veon
Rolling
Bell's just been on
King,
fire lately.
Le'Veon Bell.
The games in Pittsburgh. So I'm actually going to agree. I'm going to go with the Steelers. With Mr. Fantasy King, Le'Veon Bell.
Is it Groundhog Day or what?
Mr. Joint
Le'Veon
Rolling
Bell's just been on
King,
fire lately.
Le'Veon Bell.
The games in Pittsburgh. So I'm actually going to agree. I'm going to go with the Steelers. With Mr. Fantasy King, Le'Veon Bell.
Is it Groundhog Day or what?
Le'Veon Bell's just been on fire lately. The games in Pittsburgh. So I'm actually going to agree. I'm going to go with the Steelers. With Mr. Fantasy King, Le'Veon Bell.
Is it Groundhog Day or what?
Le'Veon Bell's just been on fire lately. The games in Pittsburgh. So
I forgot it automatically plays. Sorry.
Oh
my
fucking
that
shit.
was
You know
good.
what?
Wow.
That was good. It was awesome. That was fucking.
See, you're an original.
If anyone going to play that back again and again and again.
Oh, we're gonna play that later on
It
today.
is Groundhog Day. That was fantastic.
All right, Christmas night.
AC/DC music brought to you by AC/DC.
That too.
Facts. We got a big game. This is
Big,
big.
really big. It's big.
We got the Chiefs at home at Arrowhead against Denver.
Ooh.
This is a big game.
Denver's got to win out to make the playoffs. They're not winning in Kansas City. Not on
Yes,
Christmas
they
night.
are.
Wow, Roberto.
You can't
says
because
yes. And why is that,
This
Roberto?
is a big game.
Why is that, Roberto?
Because This they have is a John big Elway as game. the vice president. That's why he's going to say, we're the big defending game. champions. Get your heads out your asses and stomp those Arrowhead freaks.
They won't win because Santa Claus, a.k.a. Andy Reid, is coaching.
Interesting. Very interesting, son. I like the Chiefs in this one again. The Chiefs. Mr. Pinho, what do you think?
I'm working.
He's working.
Oh, sorry about that.
He won't be This working is a for this big one. game.
Oh, that fudge cookie. What you check it out, man?
We got the 9-4 Lions against. This is a big game. The Cowboys.
Big. It's big.
It's big. A possible playoff preview. Is this the
This
game
is
that
a
Tony
big
Romo comes off the bench and starts?
Ooh.
Because I'll tell you this right now, if Dak has another bad game like he had last week and the week before, they're going to pull the plug.
This is a
So-
big game.
Is this the game
Cowboys
where
in a row.
This is a big
Romo comes
game.
off the bench to take the Prescott's place?
This is the game the Cowboys will win against the Lions.
And clinch the number 1 seed in the NFC.
You know, it's sorry, I don't know if you guys were, but Stafford. I like what Bob said. I think the reason why I think Romo will be in this game because Stafford is a gunner, and they're not going to be outgunned by Stafford. The Dallas will not let that happen. So I like Romo's return in this game.
What time is it?
I like a lot of offense in this game with
Cleveland,
Romo and Stafford,
motherfucking Brown, motherfucker.
and I like Dallas
Peanut
in this
butter
one.
jelly time.
I like Dallas and another big comeback at the end to win it, the likes of what they did in Pittsburgh.
Wow, we all agreed on the Cowboys. Mark that down.
Yeah, I think it's a no-brainer.
I'll still be talking crap if the Lions win.
Yeah, but you know it's your dad, and it's all is good in the world of the
What
club.
time is it?
And the
I
club
like
bar.
It's very good with the father being back in the fantasy football
What time is it?
championship round.
What's on the line today? What kind of cash was on the line today? Today.
Not tomorrow.
Now. Tomorrow, not after breakfast. Now.
The winners play for the big pool of $650 and $350, where the two losers go into a consolation game for 2 and 1.
Oh, so that's the grand prize. Oh, is that the final week? You mean?
That's the final week. So this week, the 4 teams that are left are playing to see who gets into the championship.
So we have an accumulated purse value here of what? How much could you have really cashed in on if you were good? I mean, damn good.
Well, we're only an 8-man league, so it's not about being.
All right.
You know, some
Money's
leagues,
money.
I've played in have had 14 teams. So it just depends on how much you put into a pool and all that. But no,
Well, it's
we're-
better
we're
than
sa-
a 28-man league.
Oh my God! But I mean, we only got like 20 minutes left, so we'll discuss that on the next show.
Oh,
But anyway,
okay, all right.
Week
Okay.
17, in which one league I play in, it's a 17-week season where you don't win by wins and losses. Total score.
Oh, we still have to go through the final week of the season.
Yes.
Holy shit! We better do that fast.
I don't know if you guys be able to point out. You ever hear him when he talks? He'll be, well, the thing with Tony Rowe is that Ezekiel Elliott has a very big toe.
A lot better than the N1.
No, the N1 is a lot better.
No, live is much better.
What time is it?
We got a lot of fucking problems.
Time to go
here.
live.
What time is
time.
it? What time is it?
This is a
Romo
Cleveland,
and Stafford.
motherfucking Brown, motherfucker.
And I like Dallas. I
Big
don't know what
game,
time it is.
big game.
I don't know what time it is, and I'm cold. Make me a cup of tea, Eddie.
All right, all these games I believe are on New Year's Day. There is no Monday
Cleveland,
Night Football.
Stafford.
motherfucking Brown,
Gotta love it.
motherfucker.
Gotta love it. New Year's Day in the NFL, in the league where they play football.
Which means the next day, January 2nd, is all the bowl games.
Matthew Stafford was shown wearing a finger glove for his
Again, the finger up his ass glove.
Ew.
Matthew Stafford just had his prostate checked, and now he'll be starting today's game.
Snow removal taking place at Soldier Field.
Yep.
What time is it?
This is a
With
Cleveland,
Romo and Stafford.
motherfucking Brown, motherfucker.
big game. Big game.
Big, really
Big game,
It's
big game. It's live. It's big.
It's big.
Roll it.
New soundbite.
Okay.
What time is it?
This is a
With
big,
Romo
Cleveland,
and Stafford.
motherfucking Brown, motherfucker.
big game. Big
It's
game.
big. It's big.
Big. Did he mention it was a big game?
What time is it?
This is a
With
big,
Romo
Cleveland,
and Stafford.
motherfucking Brown, motherfucker.
And
Big game.
your extra word
Impressed.
really goes a long
big
way.
game.
Pete Daw.
What time is it?
Big,
With
Cleveland,
Romo and Stafford.
motherfucking Brown, motherfucker.
big game. Big game.
You know, the whole time I thought he was saying that. I swear to God. Wow. Okay.
You work a lot. You work too much.
You love those little coconut
It's our
donuts.
last show of the year, fellas.
Last
Coconut
15
balls.
minutes.
Babe,
Okay, let's.
you want a black ball in your mouth?
Oh my God!
Huh?
Suck on my chocolate salted balls. Suck 'em and suck 'em and suck 'em.
What?
We couldn't end the show without talking about
Suck on
baseball.
my
Yeah, we can.
chocolate salted balls.
Listen to
We
this.
just did.
Yankee signed somebody?
No signings. Hall of Fame. They expect Barry Bonds and Roger Clemens to get inducted.
Wow. That
Big
would
game,
Two
big
players
game.
from the
open up the
steroid era. Yep.
floodgates. Let your veins pour out the steroid juice.
According to Buster Only, big
game,
increase
big game.
in votes.
Big increase, not a big game.
Big game.
Wow.
Big game. Anybody got a problem with that? Big game. Big
No.
game.
It's going to happen sometime. A-Rod's going to get voted in. I mean, it's got to start somewhere.
Suck on my chocolate salted
got the- you got the-
balls.
It did start somewhere. It started with Mike Piazza.
Yeah, I mean, but now you got the
No,
all-time.
really? You think Pizza Man?
Yeah, he did.
Piazza
He
got
did.
accused
He did.
of doing steroids.
He did.
Yep.
I mean,
There
you
was
got
no
the guy who
definitive
broke the
proof.
all-time home run record, and
Well,
Clemens just a Hall of Fame
Pal,
pitcher. I mean, they deserve to be there.
Palmeiro still thinks he did nothing wrong, so he's waiting. But I don't know if he and his numbers certainly justify HOF. That's HOF, which means not for long when you play like that in the NFL.
Intriguing.
Blizzard. That burp brought to you by Blizzard Fine Tap Water.
Big
Go
game.
with Blizzard
big
Tap
game.
Water. It's cheaper than Poland Spring.
Oh, you still drink a lot.
All right,
Big
so
game, big game.
who do you got to start and not to start in fantasy?
What, today? Tonight?
Today.
Oh,
Today?
Today.
To be or not to be?
Sit Des Bryant going up against the Tampa Bay defense, who's been coming on strong. Start-wise, that's a good one.
Big
Tyler
game,
Gabriel.
big game.
Tyler Gabriel against who the Falcons playing again? No Julio. 49ers, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, start Tyler Gabriel.
I'll tell you what, I'm biased, obviously. Ben Roethlisberger has been hearing a lot of the talk about how he stinks on the road, and he's really pissed off at the way the Bengals took out AB last year. So you think he would try to stay away from today? I say just the opposite. He wants to make a point. So I'm going with Ben Roethlisberger, quarterback, big day, and Antonio Brown, big day, and not so much LB. I would stick LB in the back burner. I don't really know what I'm talking about, do I?
Do that. Well, anyway.
I forget all that. Just take it for whatever it was worth.
My start, Adrian Peterson, obviously. No snaps. Or no snap count. No snap limit. He's going to be there every single damn play. Big game. Big game. Big game.
It actually is a big game.
Sitting.
My God, what a segue.
Sit Jameis Winston if you are starting him the past
Ooh, I like that.
X amount of weeks.
That's again, folks. That's sip the Jameson, but sit the Jameson.
What time is it?
This
With
is
Romo.
All right.
Peter just farted. He's taking out the fan,
No, I won't do it.
and
I respect that.
you got to plug it in first,
Same.
moron.
All right, so let's do what we learned for the year, man. It's over.
For the year,
It's all over.
What'd you learn this year?
Learn that PPRN's come a long way.
Yeah.
I mean, look where.
Not
Look,
the owner.
no, you've come a long way too. I mean,
sure you have.
I
Sure.
drop drops.
I mean, PPRN made a big move from the dumps of Naugatuck down to Hamden into a good studio. It's also turned into a full-time radio station. And everybody, I promise you this: 2017 will be even bigger and better for PPRN. So, on that note, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. This is the time to be with family during the holidays and enjoy it.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Wow, that was
Big
great.
game.
That was
Big
great.
game.
Roberto.
Oh, what did I learn? I learned
I'll delete it.
from Naugatuck to Hamden, we still the same. We always will be. Nothing's going to change us. We're going to show hard work, and we're going to change to Monday nights.
Cleveland motherfucking Brown, motherfucker!
Right.
Same.
What else did I learn? I learned that Peter does a better bird impression than Brian does.
That was good. Yep. Yeah, he's
Your
got
bird
me.
sounds like it's on crack.
Which is really not far.
This
from
bird
the,
used to be.
not really far off from the truth.
Right?
Right? As in right. You still
want poopa plata?
You still learning, Roberto? Or are you
Well,
finished?
I finished
wanna
my
cut you off
learning,
there.
but there's a couple of fantasy notes for our fantasy players out there. Jordan Matthews is active.
All right.
Theo Riddick is out. And some people have defensive players in the league, so Justin Houston is also active.
All right.
And-
What I learned is it's the same old Lang Syne here. I bought a 6-pack in the liquor store, and we drank it in her car.
Oh, jeez.
As snow was
We got
falling
singing now?
Christmas Eve. So Merry Christmas to all. I've learned that PPRN is just where I want to be for at least once a week. It's an addiction I have, and I love spending time here, and especially with the listeners that I love when you like text out or post. You know, that guy's a fucking moron. And you're so right, all of you, when you say that, by the way, and that's why I like when you
And
do
they
it.
say it with such conviction.
They say it with love. And they say, we don't feel that way today, not after breakfast. We feel that way now.
Not tomorrow.
But I love being here. I love PPRN. I think it's just making strides, and I'm glad to be a part of it. I learn that, though, every time I do the show. And I love being here more and more and more. And my wife and kids really love it because they like, Daddy,
you out of the house.
You're not coming back. Daddy won't be back till tonight, right? Good. And happy holidays, all. You be safe out there. Be careful and be considerate of others when you're on the roads, or just take a cab.
Call Uber.
Yeah.
Live.
And I
This
will
what
say
we've
this.
learned is sponsored
My
by
advice to everyone out there is to
Jaguar.
start drinking heavily. Drink a rot this holiday season. God bless you all.
All right. This hour brought to you by...
Shut the fuck up!
Thank you. All right, Bob, thank you for everything you do, man. You're always there in a pinch, and I appreciate it. And you do make the show flow good, too. Sports
He's
show.
good. He's good, man.
Very good. Thank you for doing everything you do, and thank you for actually liking your son in the past couple of weeks. And
I've always liked him. You still don't like a bitch.
Robbie, thank you for everything you do. Thanks for finally coming to a decision, and we can move on now. A little turmoil there, but it happens. And maybe next year you can do a toy drive.
Yeah.
Let's be original now.
I could do stand up for the toy drive. I've got some.
But
great-
you definitely do a good job here, man.
Yeah.
So no matter how much we tell you
He
you
does.
don't, or you think we tell you we don't, or whatever.
Not true.
It's
It's
not
not
true.
true.
Because
No way,
without
man.
you, we probably would.
We would be terrible. We don't have anything to talk
No, we'd
about.
be okay.
We'd be doing
Let's
bird
not put
sounds.
sugar in his coffee.
We'd be saying,
We still do that anyway.
"Wow, you're
Brian,
bird
whatever
is
you
great."
did this morning, do every week.
Okay, that's a deal.
Please.
All right.
Because you were
I mean
calm.
You were
cool,
good today.
Collected.
Guys, I love
you
you
didn't
for
go to the
saying that.
bathroom.
No, I did that as a point because I don't want you to think I'm doing stuff in there. I'm really only just playing with the
We know
with
what
the
you're
toilet.
doing. There's the comments
I'm
all
just-
over the
yeah,
sink.
comment, right. I'm cleaning,
Anyway.
I'm scrubbing.
Whoever cleans the
my
fucking
wife
sink.
knows.
Whoever
I
cleans
clean.
that
When
sink
I go in
should
there,
be
I clean.
fired.
Right.
That fucking sink's always got comment in it.
It's disgraceful.
I also learned that putting more money into this, hopefully, will get us farther. So
You're the best, man.
trying.
So Santa's.
Oh, wait
been good to
till
you.
next year when you get the mobile station. We can go live on any night.
We could even do like Chinese food too.
Oh, we can't do.
Oh, we could drink a raw.
We could drink a raw.
Everybody, be safe. It is a holiday weekend. This week is going to be the worst driving, besides Thanksgiving.
Facts.
Very, very, especially with the Christmas being on a Sunday.
and don't-
There are going to be so many sobriety checks. People don't drink and
Holy
drive.
Don't be a pole smoker.
And
in front
don't
of
be
the-
assholes at retail stores, please.
And me and my wife are going
That's
to
a
go
good point.
home.
Yeah, I had to deal with quite a few.
We're going to go to the gym first, and then we're going to go home.
Tempered
And we're
temper
locking
now.
the door because we've driven over 600 miles in the past 3 or 4 days, so we're tired.
When you drive, you look hysterical, man. I would not want to cut you off. You look pissed off.
We drove to Yukon and
Really
back,
pissed off.
New York City and back, and the casino and back.
Ooh, so you drove to NYC?
No, we took the train, but I just wanted to make it
Take
sound
the
like
train.
we still
to
drove.
The plane. The train
Anyways, we
to
love
the
you guys.
plane.
Thank you for tuning in. PPRN.net. We'll be back in January 2nd.
And July.
Six to
too.
eight.
6 o'clock Monday night.
Yes. Football will be in its prime time then. Playoffs, right?
We'll
Playoffs?
We'll be able to discuss the playoffs.
Can't wait for that.
The playoffs. The
Playoffs?
NCAA.
Even though you
Talking
suck,
about
we love you
playoffs?
Huskies. Even though you suck this year, and Look forward to our collaboration with the Hartford Yard Goats.
Yes.
Yes.
Fantastic job with that, by the way.
Fantastic.
I mean, just really bad.
Which means you're not allowed to go to Starbucks anymore. You need to convert to Dunkin' Donuts
All right,
now.
everybody.
Yeah, you
Merry
bastard.
Christmas, Happy New Year, and stay
black,
black,
y'all.
y'all. Good night.